Just waiting for it to confirm that we are. I'll click my YouTube buttons. Let's see. Okay, we're good. We're live. So, one thing that I forgot to do, which, by the way, let me go ahead and post in Discord. Just let me hit enter, send. One thing that I forgot to do this week is open vaults. We still haven't opened all the alt vaults. I did open my Monk's vault, and it was pretty mid. I did that on Tuesday through the excitement. But I never opened all of my alts vaults on stream. So we're going to start off the stream by opening vaults. And then go from there. So let's start off with the Evoker. This is the one that I am playing the most at the start of the season because I'm having a lot of fun on it. I cannot wait to get its tier set, so hopefully we can get some tier pieces. Yeah, these are from last week. Like, I didn't open them on time. Ooh, a necklace, crit haste, and a two-hand. I feel like we just take the staff, even though it's veteran. Oh, no, that can't be the play, right? That is a crazy good staff, and I know I'm going to get trolled. But I think we just go the heroic necklace, right? Oh, yeah, we definitely go the heroic necklace. Oh, man. That's pretty tragic. But we take it. Man. That's crazy. That's crazy, but we're taking the necklace. Oh, man, I know that's literally a troll pick, but... There we go. We gained 2 item levels. All right, hopping over to the next alt. I also need to make sure that I'm upgrading my Reshi wraps on each alt, because I don't think I've done that yet this week, but there's a command we can run to do that. Let's pull up that command really quick. Okay, I have the command. So as we load up an alt, I'm going to upgrade the Reshi wraps and then hop to the next alt and go from there. Hey, Vicar, Speedy Fabian, good to see you guys. How are y'all doing today? We're just jamming some quick alts before we blast some keys on the Mistweaver. That's not the right button that I meant to press. Okay, let me run the command to upgrade my Reshi wraps. Hello? Let me try it again. Uh-oh. We broke it. Oh, I don't even have them on this character yet. Oops. Anyways, this character can literally get any piece and it's an upgrade. I didn't even do a vault on it last week. Any piece probably except that? No, this character has not done the... Oh, this is the last season vault. So this is an old vault. I don't even need to take this. We're going to take these. Trade them in for some gold. And then... Oh, didn't do anything last week. Okay. Well, it's a big old nothing burger. Can I even do that? Oh, I sell them as junk, right? Okay, next alt. Man, the Holy Paladin's going to fall behind quickly if I don't start doing stuff on it. Who we got next? We got the Priest. The Priest is probably the furthest progressed in terms of tier. It got a tier piece last week, and it also has a catalyzable piece. So I feel like this Priest could get 4 piece if we get something from the vault, maybe, or if we get a tier piece like tomorrow from the vault. Man, it's weird opening vaults on a Monday, but I just totally forgot to all week. But yeah, this character, it can hit really big with tier pieces, or it can miss really big with the tier pieces that it already has. So. Or it can get a signet. Oh my goodness. Okay, dude, this character is going to be turbo geared. Love to see that. I think we're replacing the pick-me-up. Dang. Okay. Next up. Only have a few more vaults to go, and then we'll get into the actual key action. But guys, it's good to see you. Happy Monday. Hopefully your weekends went well. We got the Shaman. Come on, Shaman. Oh, I've been forgetting to upgrade the Reshi wraps. Oops. What could the Shaman get? I don't think the Shaman's gotten any tier pieces, which is a shame because the Shaman tier is like kind of crazy. But I love me the dopamine hit of a weekly a weekly vault opening. Okay, let's paste in here. Let's upgrade here. Nice. We got that 720 cloak. What could this character get? Honestly, just any tier piece, right? Come on, tier piece. No, but hey, I'll take it. I actually really like this trinket on Shaman. Really like it. Planning on any other roles this season? We'll see what we have time for, but I always have in the back of my mind to do like a tank, a healer, a ranged DPS, and a melee DPS to 3k or something. Like, I always have that in the back of my mind for like one season. But, you know, last season I did the triple threat challenge where I got all 10s done on tank, healer, and DPS at the end of the season. And that was fun, but it just wasn't like that challenging, realistically. But I do miss playing other roles. It's just like I have to think. I don't think my audience would, like, I don't think they would want to watch me play, you know, tank and DPS and whatnot. Okay, let's upgrade the Rescue Wraps. Okay. Whoa, why is it all foggy? What the heck? Once again, hoping for tiers so we can actually play this character. What do we get? Let's see. Ooh, scared me. Hey, that's tier. We take that. We take that all day. Dang, that's the only tier piece we got all week. But still, oh man, it's replacing a big heroic piece, but at least it's heroic, right? Still an upgrade. Very good. Take that all day. Hey Ninja, just started messing around with the Farseer. Since it kind of slaps, feels weird though. It's definitely like weird is the best word for it. Triple tap, like it just is a weird build. Okay, we're about to get into the Mistweaver keys, by the way. Yeah, Farseer is weird, especially if you've been grown accustomed to like Totemic. Totemic just feels like natural, and it's so clear what you're trying to do. But Farseer, it's like you have to maintain something. You have to maintain Unleash Life, and then you also have to like plan your Ancestral Swiftness, which Ancestral Swiftness doesn't feel like a cooldown, but it like kicks you into overdrive, you know what I mean? It's definitely a weird one though. But with Shaman, like you can really abuse how much like crowd control, like all their utility tools, and then those can enable you to do more damage because you know they can't really hurt your party while they're stunned. So you just like stun them, press Ancestral Swiftness, start spamming Chain Lightnings, hope all goes well. I also like the burstiness of the Totemic tier set. I do feel like it's a little, that's a little clunky to me. The Totemic tier set. All right, we got to do some keys today. We are so close to 3K. I've just been, I don't know why, I've just been putting it off. But we have some pretty easy and some pretty hard keys left. Luckily, I do have a 14. A Celia's Gambit. And that is a 12 that I have. So if we do this, would that give us 25 IO? Honestly, yeah, I think it would. Because this 13, well, this 13 was a 2 chest. So this 13 is 14 IO above this one. I think this could give us a full 25. We're at least going to hope. Sure, I'll take a DK. Even though a warrior would have been sick. Oops. A balanced druid. I don't hate it. They're a good soothe. They also do some big AoE on the first ball. I'm not really going for like a fizz comp here. We're just taking what works. A big warrior. Then we would need a lust. I don't hate the warrior, to be honest. That's a lust. Elisham. I don't hate the Elisham, even though they've only done a few 13s. So have I, so can't really be too picky. Let's just get into it. Sucks that there's a lot of movement, though. You mean with Shaman? I mean, Shaman does have the built-in, like, safety net of... You have... What's it called? Oh, what is it called where you can move while casting? Like, you do have that spell. Why can't I think of it? My current item level, I will check once I get some consumes, because if I check now, I'll forget about the consume. Y'all know how I am. I just can only do one thing at a time. My brain. It's not what it used to be. What's the other thing? Mana oil. Let's get some of these. I think my item level is like 707, if I had to guess. Yeah, 707. So it's not like, you know, peak, but it's not bad either. Swap out of our raid Chi-Chi build that I was memeing around on last night. Spirit Walker's Grace. Thank you, Scribbles. That's what it's called. Like, you do have that spell. You also have, like, Riptides that are instant cast, and you have, like, Ancestral Swiftness for, like, a chain heal if you need to cast it or whatever. You also do have your totems you can drop on the move. So, like, there is a lot of stuff that you can do on the move. But, yeah, it does suck. Like, when you press Ancestral Swiftness, you're like, I'm about to blast. And then, like, a puddle spawns underneath you, you know? That always does suck. Yeah, I mean, 707's pretty geared. It's not, like, as high as I would want to be. Let's see. Are we still missing any heroic pieces? A belt. But, like... would a 707 belt be better than this waist, you know? Unfortunately, the mythic track piece that I got from the vault is this necklace that's crit verse, which honestly, big stat verse isn't like the worst thing ever for Mythic Plus. And it's fine if like you have one piece that just gives you all of your verse. But I do have verse elsewhere in the build, which is kind of what sucks. What means the plus at my item level? Let's see. Oh, do you mean this? If this is the plus you mean, this is from an add-on called Narcissus. It's usually like a lot of streamers and YouTubers have it where this is how we take our pictures and stuff. /Narcy puts me into this little mode, and I can like do picture mode and stuff. But there's like also a couple different things that it does. Like here, it just shows you easier how much tier you have. So it would only show these two if I only had two, but all four are lit up because I have my 4-piece. But that's it, really. Ooh, a feast? Love to see that. Oh, man. Ooh. Oh, yeah, dude. Your totems casting your chain heals for you is quality of life you didn't know you needed, you know? But, I mean, with Farseer, I guess you have to get used to casting your chain heals again. Movement is tough for Totemic. Oh, Totemic? Yeah, true. That's fair. Because with Farseer, you have more Riptides, so you have more things to cast on the move. Alright, let's pop Consumes, and let's just tackle this bad boy. I also must not have checked the mail. Alright, this key could put us at 3k. And then we can start jamming some alts, getting them to 3k. And I can start pushing this character off stream, and that way I can actually like get some IO in a timely manner. Let's do a pool check. Let's go to town. Hi, I just got my 4-piece on Mistweaver. Is Chi-Chi Master of Harmony still viable in parsing? I'm sure, yeah. I mean, I feel like it would cap at like 85, 90 parse maybe on a cap. I think Hero Track and above belt starts at outscaling that one from some guides I've seen, but who knows? Yeah. Interesting. I also am running the Verse belt, so that's also probably not going to be good. That's a death. And now the Druid doesn't have Lust, so interesting. I really like having a Druid in this dungeon, though, because the Ursul's Vortex is really nice. Blah. Who's glad that they... Oh, my goodness. What was that to? Not the cleanest first pool. Still not the worst I've ever seen. Hey, at least we didn't drop infinite frames this time. Okay. We're cruising. Did the tank miss his death and decay? Here, I got you, buddy. That's funny. That's an Ursul's. Yeah, the 4-piece is pretty nice, but the 4-piece isn't like the craziest upgrade from the 2-piece. Like, I think a lot of the power of Master of Harmony is in the 2-piece. And the 4-piece just adds like consistency and like frequency of procs. But if you are running Chi-Ji and Raid with Master of Harmony, I would recommend swapping to Purified Spirit. That way none of your vitality gets wasted into damage and all of it goes into healing. Okay, this is sketchy. Just gonna stun. Target the big guy, so I actually consistently have something to target. Pop a defensive, because I saw a bolt coming my way. Just gonna hit revival, just top people up quickly. That guy go and snitch. Where'd he go? He must have come back for more. These packs are so annoying. Honestly, still not the worst start we've seen to this dungeon. I feel like we are still very much on pace to time. Somehow I have aggro and all that. Get back here, dude. My Rop pushed him all the way back into the Ursul's Vortex. That was pretty sick. Alright, so I probably shouldn't have used that Crackling Jade Lightning because this next pack forces you out of melee. And I want something to do. I am too ADHD to just sit there and watch. Of course, speed stream, of course. But congrats on the 4-piece, dude. That's awesome. I'm so afraid of the stairs. I'll just hang out here. Oh my goodness, on PTR I did a key in this dungeon where I had 2 demon hunters and these guys did their big circle and both demon hunters, one after another, just did their little hunt thing, or maybe it was the other little charge thing, into these guys, and it was just so funny watching. Because, like, one did it and then died. And then the next circle spawned. The next one did it. It's just like a conveyor belt of death. I feel like the tank in this group is supposed to go for the console. Yeah, the tank's running for it. I'm always afraid of wiping the party to this. That would be so disheartening. Like, that's got to be the worst way to wipe a group. Taking it to the wrong thing. At least I think that wipes you, right? Guess I've never seen that. What the heck is that? He's scaring me with his little wiggling. Oh, that was a pretty sick tech. With the charge. That was pretty nice. Not gonna lie. Where am I headed? Okay, that one's easy. Let's just double check. Man, the warrior is stressing me out with that. So far, so clean, but this dungeon's kind of chill until you get to the final bosses. Alright, we're making it. Generally, especially since he's a DK and slow, true. The Dragon Boss does suck for sure. 100%. I also think the last boss kind of sucks too. Oh my goodness, I hate when it does this. Does it do this for everyone, or is it just me? Is it just that my game's taking so long to load, or what? Okay, we have a lot of soothes, and we're not using them.
You have an eye for treasure, but not enough smarts to stay away from it. Apologies, Captain. Please direct
Good grip from the tank.
towards my associates. You love meddling with the wrong buccaneer.
Our captain is a dragon. Why does that have two different voice actors? Do y'all know? Is it like if the group leader's a Horde versus Alliance thing? Because I like the, our captain is a dragon. Yikes. This is why you don't double pull in a pug, because you need to be able to coordinate kicks with those guys. I think me and someone were overlapping our kicks. I don't have para. This poor DK just kiting as much as he can with his death and decay slow. With his little legs. Alright. Tough boss time. Come on, big shaman damage, please. I knew this guy was greedy mechanics in the first boss. Okay, doing my Jade Fire Stomp. Nice. Got the quick reset. Hey, Chi-Ji wants to stay in melee and keep fighting, so that's what we're doing. We follow Chi-Ji. In fact, I should probably be back here with the squad. Sorry, Chi-Ji. Oh boy. This is where the fight just gets purely chaotic. Okay, I mean, we healed at 0 deaths, but the warrior did grieve 2 deaths. Hmm. Oh, the tank said he killed the warrior once. I don't know what that's about.
Must you hound my every
Dungeon's not over yet.
You cannot control this power. The artifact belongs in a museum.
Only the withered and dead belong in museums. Like your cartel. Your cartel has dissolved into dust. I choose to lead mine to glory.
I just kicked the wrong thing. Glad someone else was paying attention. Gotta focus down this far side. I feel like we're cleaving too much. We need to funnel into the Starseer so we don't get a third pulsar. Let's see. Yeah, that fight's so annoying with all the movement. I'm doing 10s and 11s with full caster build. Not even Jadefire Stomp. I don't know why, but this season feels easy. I'm sure you're using Conduit. So you're probably... Are you running Jade Empowerment? But yeah, this season definitely has been easier at the start, for sure. I feel like a lot of people have kind of thought that this season, myself included. It was easier to get into 12s, easier to get into 10s. Oops. Oh boy, this is about to start really nuking us. Gotta kick those rifts. The bolts we can heal through. I'm actually gonna pop Chi-Ji to heal through them. And a Thunder Focus Tea. Okay. Double Starseer pull and I just used Chi-Ji. Oh boy, these pulsars are gonna nuke. Popping an offensive.
I'm out of range.
I guess this does line up with DPS cooldowns. They're able to just blast them down.
I will unmake you.
Uh-oh. I don't want to be tanking this boss in a weird spot.
Guards, remove these pests. Oh, the stars are mine. Remove these pests.
It also really works out letting that last one pop because you'll have the ads to cleave off of. Dude, that warrior's damage is kind of crazy.
Oh, the stars are mine. Guards, remove these pests.
Not bad, not bad. Really gonna be saving... We're not in a time crunch, so I'm saving my Thunder Focus Teas for damage moments. Tank, please tank over here. I'm stressed. I do be hitting those orbs, though.
You are nothing. How dare you hinder me? The power of the first one.
Less than 30 seconds. Maybe I don't Chi-Ji this one. Got so many potential energy charges.
The power of the first ones. Mine to control. Bow before cartel's soul. You are nothing.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot.
How dare you hinder?
How do we get that? I have no idea.
The tools of creation at my command.
Yeah, we did kind of waste lust there, but that's okay.
The realms. I can feel them all. The tools of creation at my command. I have already forgotten.
Druid. Just patience, young one. Now, why is the Shaman out there? But oh my goodness. Good golly gracious.
Bow before cartel.
We can do this.
Oppose me and be extinguished. You are nothing. How dare you hinder me?
3-man. If only the Druid would have just been a little bit more patient.
First ones. Mine to control.
Come on, team. Lock in.
I can feel them all. The tools of creation at my command. The power of the first ones. Mine to control. Bow before cartel's soul. You are nothing. Oppose me and be extinguished. How dare you hinder me?
2 minutes.
The tools of creation at my command.
Was out of roll charges. Gonna have to play a little greedy here for damage. It's coming down to it, guys. Yeah, we ignore Star.
The realms. I can feel them. The tools of creation at
Got
my
25 seconds. Oh, goodness. That got way too tense. Way too tense. And I don't get my trinket. Dang. Oh my god, my heart. Way too tense. GG, guys. Oh, GG, guys. Oh, man. Tanksep was never worried. Oh, yeah, me too. I was also never worried. What? Oh, my goodness. My poor heart. Whew. Dang, hey, we needed 8 minutes for that fight, by the way. Like, it took all 8 minutes. That was crazy. That was definitely crazy. But we finally crossed 3K on the monk. I've only been pushing on stream, so we definitely could have gotten this done a lot sooner if I would have just like played on the weekends and stuff. But I thought it was fun doing this with you guys. Normally, I never push the monk on stream. Although now I would argue I'm a little bit behind on the season of where I would like to be. Now I can push my monk off stream now. That way you guys don't have to watch me play monk all day. And now we get to have fun. This is where the series really starts to kick in because I know how to play monk, right? Like I've been playing it for years now. It's like I literally I have dreams where I'm playing Mistweaver. But the alts, I don't think I've ever had an alt play. Maybe Druid back when I main Druid, but I've never had like a dream. Like I've never, these don't come second nature to me. So this is where the series gets fun, where I really have to kind of like adapt and relearn each spec so that I can tackle these keys on all of my alts. So now the question is, what alt do you guys want to see cross the finish line first? My vote is for what's it called? The dragon. What's the dragon one called? Evoker. My vote's for Evoker, but guys, I mean, you're gonna see me playing everyone. Today, we're gonna get a key on every character. Like our goal today is to get a vault opening tomorrow for every character. Okay, we have some Evoker votes. Okay. LOL, we prefer to watch you struggle, Vicar. How do I say thanks to that? Which finger? Tony said, you got this, Tony. We wouldn't have had it had you not given us your encouragement. It's like the Tooth Fairy. That key doesn't time unless you guys believe it times, so I appreciate you. Oh, man, I missed a lot of chats, too. Let's see. Gotta take some deep breaths after that. Yeah, that's what I just found out about the last boss. First time running it, and man, kind of sucks as a melee healer. I'm sure I could play it better. Hopefully you can show me. Oh man, that was stressful. As a melee healer, you can ask your range TPS to handle it. But honestly, even as a melee healer, I like doing the star. I should have just told the druid I can do star. Because one, I'm very mobile, so I can get out there and do it fine. And two, now you have a lot of tools to heal from far away. Unless you're going to Chi-Ji, which always sucks. Used to experience that delay transition importing. From what I know, it's your RAM because I upgraded mine. I have 32. I have 216 sticks. But I don't know. I've also tested my RAM 1,000 times and there's no issues, so I have no idea. How are you putting Renewing Mist while fighting? I was doing it naturally, like I was casting it whenever I was pushed out of melee. And then I was also, whenever I kick or cast an Enveloping Mist, they come with a free Renewing Mist thanks to the talent. Not Invoker's Delight. What's it called? Oh my goodness. This is Rapid Diffusion. It's such an old talent that I just like, it fell out of my head. Okay, our goal. I would love to get a 10 done on some of these characters. Julio says they want to see some disc. So I can load up some disc after this, but let's see if we can push this characters to a 10. I've done 2 keys on this character, so if we plus 2 this 8 and then do the 10, we're good. Okay, we have a split vote. So Speedstream and Julio say Disc Priest. MCS Power and Vicar, not Vicar, MCS Power and who else? Speedstream as well said Evoker. I will be playing all the alts today. That's the plan. So today is kind of like we're just getting a vaults thing. But starting next week, I'm going to really emphasize like trying to push some across the finish line. Or would y'all prefer that we evenly cleave them across the finish line? The perks to that is that it would be a much more fun finale of the series, but the downside of that is that a lot less people stay tuned into the series for the finale. You know what I mean? No, MCS Power. Okay, so what MCS Power is referring to is I sent a +2 key that I did into One Azeroth TV, the YouTuber, and it was we failed a +2. I failed a +2 on this evoker, and it was hilarious. I even got a little tilted at one point. I pinged someone because they died, but that was as much tilt as you saw out of me. I was kind of just like staring at people as they were walking into nonsense. I butt pulled a boss. Like people didn't know the mechanics. Like it was such a chaotic key, like such a chaotic key. So if y'all want to go see that, definitely watch. I think it's the second most recent video that One Azeroth TV's posted, but it's on my key, and he made it really funny. He always does. So you say cleave is fun. I'm good for disc also. I'm new and it's my only spec. Okay, how about this? I'll do the 8 and the 10 on the evoker, and then we'll whip out the priest, the disc priest. Is that a fair deal? Because I haven't done a disc priest key yet this season. I've only done a the other one, holy priest. The other one. Let's get another lust. So I don't have to press that button. This guy has too close of a name to me. Sure. Let's just take everyone. Dude, I just could have had like a 3k demon hunter in this key. Okay, floodgate time. Let's pour it out. This guy's already asking for a summon. The DK joined the group and instantly said, "Can you summon, please?" I had a good laugh at that Metro video. Yeah, I did too. Honestly, I watched it twice because I was like, I don't know. The first time I watched it, like I clicked on it and my heart dropped. Like I'm literally opening myself up for like criticism and stuff, and that was like a big honestly a big eye opener. I don't know. Like I've struggled in the past with like getting negative comments and stuff. Like you always do. It's just like you're human. You have a certain thickness of your skin, you know. But I've kind of developed like a strength against that, like a resistance against negative comments and stuff. But I don't know. There was something about like a new experience of opening up to criticism that was like it's pretty nerve wracking. When I clicked on the video, like my heart just like started pounding and like dropped, and I was like, oh god, do I want to watch this? But no, Metro's such a nice guy, and I'm glad I didn't do anything stupid in the video. I mean, I never do, but like, you know, knowing my luck, that would be the one time that I'm like, are you guys kidding me? You know, but I'd never do that. But yeah, it was a super funny video. The tank flying at the last boss and typing, ah, cha, cha, cha. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Pretty funny. I'm telling you, that key had some moments. And the sad thing is I didn't get to, I didn't hit record until crap had already happened. So yeah, like I said, this tank, he went this way. He walked up here, and then he fell down and pulled all of this, and then he tried to walk up here, and then when he saw that this wasn't available, like you can't walk up there, he then turned around, all in bear form, by the way. He didn't go into travel form. He's literally like, okay, like bear form slow, and he walks all the way across this bridge, you know, bear form still, and then we pulled just this guy. And then that's when I hit record, and by then I think we had gotten here. But even before the key, we had a warlock, and I forget who else was in the key, but the tank didn't know how to get to the dungeon. So that was red flag 1, right? The tank did not know how to get here. And then we were like, hey, warlock, can you summon the tank? And he was like, summon? What do you mean? So we were like, okay, if you go into your spell book, and he was like, what's like, how do I get to the spell book? So I said, press in, and then he typed in chat, and then I was like, no, press in, like outside of chat. So he does that, and then I said, type in gateway or whatever I said, and then he ended up summoning. But I was like, there's no shot. You just typed the letter in. There's no shot. I was just like, the key hasn't been put in yet. There's a chance to get out. Should I do it? And no, I stayed in the key, and I'm glad I did. It was pure comedy. Now this DK who needed a summon is asking for a repair mount. I needed it too, so I can't really complain. I'll say ready check. +8 Floodgate. Let's hope that things aren't as chaotic. I also got some pretty melee heavy DPS, so already. So Metro's a tank player, right? And he didn't comment on something that kind of was a lot of chaos in the key, and he cut out a lot of it, which is fine. Like, it was already a pretty lengthy video. But a lot of the chaos was because literally at any given moment, if you go back and watch, all three of my range DPS were like in like a triangle. Like, it was ridiculous. What's up, Leggy Dog? Good to see you. But it made it so hard to heal, so I was like flying over here, had to jump over here to heal this guy, then jump over here. So I was like literally out of breath. Uh-oh. Literally out of breath from that key. Okay, that's an early rewind just to make sure everyone stays alive. Oh boy. You gotta move out of that, buddy. Oh, please kick. Oh, Lord. What is going on here? What? These beams are not getting kicked. Tank down. Oh, God. Oh, God. The curse of the Dragoon Floodgate. Oh, no. Tank, wake up. It's morning time. Tank, hello. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice? What? Yeah, 8 to 9s is the hell zone of people who don't know mechanics. I agree, like a dog. I don't think the tank DC'd. I mean, I'll go over there and is he literally waiting for me to come and give him mouth to mouth? Because I can't. There's these contractors there. We, like, weren't kicking the beams, though, and they were just melting people. The tank said, no, it's just GG. You serious? I mean, no one was kicking, but, like, let's not pitch a fit. We're actually grown adults. Here, I'll turn off my camera. Said Tank DC, said no, it's GG. In a dungeon where DPS don't cut it and you die because of it, it's going to be torture. How do you spell Poindexter? I'm spelling it like this anyways. I have no idea how to actually spell it, but brother, your high horse is too high. Get off. He's forcing the vote? Buddy, I don't want my key to become a 7. Yeah, then leave. We shouldn't have voted yes. If he wants to leave, take the leaver penalty. Like, brother. How blissfully unaware people can be in Mythic Plus, yeah, it's very cringe. In a dungeon where DPS don't cut it. I mean, the DPS were fine, honestly, other than the Hunter. Like, brother, it's an 8. What are we doing? How does this game has an age limit, right? Like, this game isn't like let me see. Do you have to be a certain age to play WoW? What age is appropriate to play WoW? Let's see. There isn't a strict age requirement to play WoW. That explains a lot. but it's rated T for teen, 13 in the US. Due to violence, I mean... so the DK didn't see the vote. This again, dude, these crybaby tanks. I made a video about this last night and it was going to post tomorrow, but now I'm going to add this clip to that video. This is the second time where a tank has wanted to quit and then just held us captive because he's a child. You had a tank do the same thing, Reddit Coffee? I'm going to make a video about this tomorrow, and I am very nervous to post the video, if I'm not going to lie, because it's like a rant-style video. Okay, let's see what he said. He said, I'm sure everything would remain the same. They see such obvious casts and omit them, and they die. 10 out of 10. Like, buddy. Buddy, buddy, buddy. Like, this is ridiculous. Okay, let's open up a report. His name is Zandia, and let's see, what realm is he? Tichondrius. It would be Tichondrius. Zandia Tichondrius. Alright, let's do it. Report. See, the thing is, though, is that there aren't good report options. Like, inappropriate comms? He said, report question mark for interrupt? Gasp. I'll turn off my face so you can see what he says. Like, what do I do it for? Like, it's clearly none of these, right? It's like D-ranking. Technically, he's D-ranking my key, but I know what they mean by boosting / D-ranking, right? And I also don't think that they take boosting very seriously. If I come here, it's to make the keys on time, not to be wiping on each pack. Oh, buddy. All of this just because we need an automated system, right? Like, why do we have an automated system of reporting and checking reports and whatnot? All right, let me turn my camera back on. Let's see, which one is it? This one, that's me. He said, if I come here to make the key, why what? Abusing? He said a bussing. A bussin', brother. I'm a bussin'. No, I'm kidding. I shouldn't have said that. Anyways, what are you guys saying? I had a tank do the same thing. Took forever. Yeah, it's just, I mean, you just have to wait, I think, like 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes and then you reset. But to be fair, like, look, we weren't kicking. So it's like some people were going to die, but it's no reason to cry. It's like you literally just type, hey, let's kick, and then you move on like an adult. Yeah, exactly. So my video tomorrow that I'm posting is about this exact thing, where someone the whole gist of the video, and you guys can watch it tomorrow, is that the lever system sucked. Obviously, like, people leave the group, that sucks. But this is actually worse than the lever system, because we are literally held captive here until we can type /abandon again. And we're held captive, and if we leave, we get flagged. So now we're going to get to leave 5 minutes later. So that's what the whole gist of tomorrow's video is. It's literally this, is that this is just the lever system, but there's 5 minutes extra that you have to wait. Like, it's so cringe. It's a yeah. We're just gonna. Oh boy. Anyways, all right. Yeah, the reports mean nothing, and that's kind of what I talk about in the video tomorrow. Is like this whole thing, this whole problem of people leaving a key. The reason why it's an issue is because it's an automated system. If they had someone behind a computer reading reports and like reviewing reports, these this thing would not be a problem. This thing wouldn't exist because then people would actually get flagged and banned and whatnot. Ooh, let's get Nick in here. We'll hold group hostage at we'll hold group hostage at first sign of difficulty. Get in here. Scholarian? Can you DPS? Sorry to ask. Oh, buddy. I mean, that's to me. I look. They obviously had good intentions making this lever penalty system, but the root cause wasn't that there wasn't a structure in place. It's that the structure was automated. If the report review system wasn't an automated system, then it wouldn't have been an issue to begin with. And now that we've literally just like slapped a band-aid on an issue, and it's the same issue. Like that leak is still leaking. It just now has a band-aid on it. We need Flex Seal, baby. Like we need a person. But until they put a person behind the computer, we're just going to keep swapping around all these automated systems, and people are going to find ways to abuse them, like what's happening now. Anyways, y'all are going to get to see that rant video tomorrow. It's literally just 10 minutes of me yapping, so hopefully you're down for that. This is why I always vote yes, not worth your time. Honestly, you're right. You're right. I just wanted to see like if we voted no, he would get up and actually play the game that he signed up to play. Oh gosh, Volabjorn said there should be a vote to kick someone so that person who's holding up you guys gets the lever penalty. Yeah, there needs to be at least a backup plan, like for sure. Like that just has to happen. Ooh, we got Gilduzzy in here. Oh god, I'm our lust. I am the lust. Look at me. I am the lust now. Oh, I actually keybound rescue. I still have no idea how to use it. Am I taking hostage? I am NA, and yes, I was hostage. I wasn't taking hostage. I was taken hostage. But I am NA, live in the United States. I'm not sure what a good solution is really. Yeah, I mean, see, the problem is like, even with a person sitting behind the computer, I'm sure there's like way too many reports coming in, so they need like a team, and then they would need a way to like actually review the keys. So what they should do is what a game that I play called Smite did for a while, is they had a group of ambassadors. So they were people who were like part-time employees basically, who they had Twitter, and they would review submissions. People would submit clips or like actual substantial proof of, you know, reportable offenses or non-reportable, and they would deem them reportable or not, and then they would send them to the actual team of like 3 people to actually review the reports and hit the, you know, ban button. They could ban for like a week. They could comm ban, like communication ban, that way you can't type or anything. They could do like different things like that, or just like perma ban, obviously. But you know that there's different ways that you can implement this, but I think any way is just going to be better than an automated way. That's just my take. Soapbox stepping down.
5,
Omit.
3, 2, 1.
I know who. The use of the word omit is such like, you know, he tipped his fedora with each word. Like he was like, omit.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I just checked my battle chest that has vanilla and TBC in it and says 12 plus on. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So you have like the old disc boxes. That's cool. 12 plus. Interesting. We're going to get over here. Just a big old stasis. Okay, let's actually kick a cast. I'm going to wait for that frontal to pass. Then we're going to Do some big damage. How much can we do? So this is so much better too because already we didn't pull the spider, this little spider over here into this pack, and we don't have that poison to deal with. Like, it's already so much better. Okay, I do have my kick. I'll just kick this guy in. You have aggro on that stuff back there. Why'd the druid move? I had it lined up to where my thing would just like rotate into him. Let's knock these guys up. League of Legends did something like that. The Tribunal players did all the work. Watching replays, I'll do that in WoW too. Honestly, I would do that. Dude, I'd head that team if I got to. I love watching clips. Oh yeah, that'd be fun. We do have a bleed remove. It's on a longer cooldown though, if we need it. Yeah, this is how easy these keys are, and we're just gonna absolutely destroy it. Also our luster, and I didn't lust on the first pull. That's okay. We're just gonna... I don't even know. We're gonna get like 2 lusts this dungeon, so... Hey, how many of you guys watched the Race the World first? I watched it, at least the last boss. I didn't really watch much else, but I had so much fun. I usually tune in for the last boss, but I've never really been like as engaged as this one. This past one was like so amazing, so fun to watch. Like both, honestly, all 3 teams played fantastic. Like, I feel like everyone on each roster should be so proud of what they did. Like, and I hope no one's like, you know, no one on the losing team has any regrets because they all played lights out. Oh no, this little thing blocked my dream breath. That's funny. I was a little sad that there were no Mistweaver players in the... on the final boss. I thought maybe like Velo or Velo, however they pronounce their in-game name, would have maybe whipped it out, but no, they're just such a good dragon player that they dragged. Do I lust this boss? I'm gonna lust this boss and then lust Swamp Face. YOLO. These guys are on my lust timer. This is why I'm never in charge of this button, guys. I think I'm just going to sit on Bront. Because I feel like everyone else is going to focus. Whatever her name is. And she's just going to die so quickly. Yeah, I'm glad I did, because she is melting. Hey, do you want to see some spicy tech? I got you. I got you guys, okay? Y'all ready for this? I wanna test if Nick just typed spicy. Okay, on the monk it works because you have enough defensives. I don't know how squishy this character is. Just trust me there. There's some tech included. Oh my god. I promise you. There's some tech there. It exists. Okay, maybe the world's just not ready for it. Oh my god, I can feel that I'm blushing. That's so funny, dude. That is so good. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna wait till after this RPGG to fly. I'm actually trolling at this point. Okay, I'll chill. I'll chill. Oh man, this is just pure gold. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm the problem this whole time. Holy crap. I don't... I wouldn't blame these guys if they all left. Dude, this is too good. I promise you there's some tech there. It works on the monk. But I guess to be fair, I did have to cocoon myself and diffuse magic to survive it. Or maybe, no, Fort Brew. Please someone clip that. I'm on YouTube because I'm at work, says Jay. Oh, please don't. Oh my goodness. I'm not even going to get a second lust, maybe. I kind of want to see, Nick, can you triple pull the jump starters or the machinists at the downstairs? I want to see if we can heal it with lust. Oh, me and the druid in the same boat. We're coming. We're coming. I didn't hit that guy. He flew out. Oh, that was pure gold. Man, that's like one of my favorite moments. That's got to be one of the best clips on the stream so far. I mean, I can't think of anything funnier than that. That was so good. I was like, hey y'all, it was literally, hey y'all, watch this. And then instant death. That's so good. Oh my goodness, man. Whew. I'm glad I didn't say, hey y'all, watch this in that plus 14 we just did. Whew. That's hilarious. I can't get over that. But I really want to explore that tech, okay? The tech that I promise you is there. I feel like there's some crazy skips you can do with that bomb. Oh, man. Nick with the typing spicy right after. Emilbrum, it's good to see you, man. Said, hey, LBN, hope you have a great day. I managed to time my first 14 key today. That's awesome, Emilbrum. I'm now top 67 Windwalker Monk. Look at you. That's crazy, dude. That is amazing. Which key was it? I have no idea how Windwalker plays this season. I haven't really read their tier sets. I guess to be fair, they would have a similar conduit tier set, right? Alright, y'all, watch this. I'm not doing it again. Do I have Zephyr Talented? Why don't I have Zephyr Talented? That's kind of troll. Oh, this is very awkward. Is there there any gymnastics I can do? They don't need a healer, right? They're fine. Yeah, they're fine. They're good. Windwalker monks can spin too, right? Yeah, they can. They can, and they can do something really cool where they can like spawn two clones of themselves, and like they'll mimic the spins. So like you can do some pretty crazy damage. All right. It's hard to play, in my opinion, considering how little output we have compared to Havoc or yeah, Havoc's crazy. Or DK who press 4 buttons and do 30 million AoE. That's insane. I know Frosty K is kind of crazy right now. Cannot fathom the kind of corporate greed conversations that occur when someone tries to suggest such an idea in Blizzard these days. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? Still rocking with last season's tier set. This boss is already gone. I mean, it's crazy how easy these low keys are. To be fair, I am both of our deaths, but we don't talk about those. We don't need to. If they spin, they can't be bad. True. The cool thing about Windwalker, okay, the really cool thing about Monk, and I feel like Monk doesn't get enough love. Like, every time I hear about, like, oh, what's the least played spec in the game? Like, Monk is always in the conversation, which is so sad. I feel like there's so much cool stuff going on. So, Windwalker, Brewmaster, and Mistweaver, we all have Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick, and Rising Sun Kick, and Spinning Crane Kick. But they all do such different things, like, slightly different things, but, you know what, like, I don't know, they all perform similar functions, but they're just different enough to make it feel fresh. So, like, Blackout Kick for us has a chance to reset Rising Sun Kick, right? But Blackout Kick for Windwalkers takes a second off of their, what's called, Fist of Fury and Rising Sun Kick at the same time. So it's, like, really cool how those play. And then Blackout Kick for Brewmasters is what gives them their, like, shuffle and stuff. Okay, we have Lust. Let's send it. Go all the way. We're big gamers. Dang. I believed. Yes, Nick. Oh, God, Nick. Hold up. I shouldn't have believed. Come on, DPS. I'm relying on you. Might be able to save this stasis. That was fun. Never lost hope. Never lost faith. Knew we had that the whole time. Oh, also, by the way, guys, if you're wondering why the lighting is a bit different, we had a very bad storm here a few days ago, and it surged a lot of our equipment, including my beautiful top dollar, you know, $15 Amazon ring light. So, gonna hope to get that replaced soon. So I'm using my literal overhead fan light. So, not the best, but it gets the job done. I'm in like dark mode. This is like evil Chris for a few days. Man, I cannot wait to get this tier set. You just are allowed to do so much damage with it. It's so fun. Oh, that's a puddle. Interesting. Did that puddle bug out? Are they always there? The heck? Easy peasy. What do we get? Ooh, a chess piece. Does that solve our gear? Like, does that get us any tier set? Apparently I already had a... Dang, I already had a heroic 1 out of 1, but Haste Mastery is pretty good for us. GG. That was fun. That was a beautiful key. That was amazing. I'm not sure if I should play Dev-Evoker or H-Pal as my ult. H-Pal is fun. H-Pal is fun. To me, it's like less fun than it has been in the recent history, but it's still a fun time. But yeah, it is a very fun spec. It plays very differently too. It's pretty fun. How does Mistweaver feel compared to the other healers at plus 10 and higher? Honestly, if you want my honest opinion, and like all biases aside, okay, I'm gonna give you my objective opinion. Mistweaver is so slept on right now. Like, absolutely slept on. Our tier set, our Master of Harmony tier set in a dungeon environment is like so much better than people think. Like, every time that everyone would make a tier list, they would put Master of Harmony Mistweaver so low. And I'm like, y'all clearly have not been playing this correctly. Like, what are you doing? This thing's insane. Like, it's insane, that tier set. So I think Mistweaver in plus 10s and higher is perfectly fine. Also, if you like care about like composition wise, I think rogues are doing pretty okay. I think warriors are doing pretty good damage in dungeons, and hunters are doing very good damage in dungeons. You are competing with brewmasters for like high end keys, which sucks, but it's honestly not that deep. And yeah, honestly, very slept on. Ooh, we got a 10. Unfortunately, it's one of the keys. I'm literally bouncing between these two dungeons. Let's do this 10. 10 Arakara already. In perspective of Swampface and second boss of Dawnbreaker. Second boss, the spider. Yeah, it's really good. So, second boss of the spider in Dawnbreaker, you can save like a Chi-Ji and a Shayloons, or a Chi-Ji and a Revival, or literally just a Chi-Ji and a Thunder Focus Tea. And you do, like, right once that orb hits, you have your Shayloons pre-casting, so it'll heal everyone right as that damage hits. And then you press your Chi-Ji. Or if you just use Chi-Ji, you press your Chi-Ji right before that damage. And then you use your Blackout Kick, Thunder Focus Tea, Tiger Palm, as the tick damage starts. Like, you do so much healing with your Thunder Focus Tea. And then Swamp Face, you literally have a 30-second cooldown on top of a 1 or 2 minute cooldown with Chi-Ji, on top of a 40-second cooldown with Shayloons. Not even 40, it's like 32. And then a 30-second cooldown in Jade Empowerment. You have so many buttons to press on Swamp Face. It feels really good. And also, Enveloping Mist is so strong. If you take time to cast Enveloping Mist on your party before, like, as the dots are being applied, it makes it so chill. Like I said, I think Mistweaver is the most slept on healer right now. I really do think we are the Elsmere H-Pal of last season. And I'll die on this hill. Our tier set's really good. Not broken. No one's saying that. But very good. Guild, as he said, I love my decision to go with Rogue this season. Yeah, you were cranking, dude. Look at this damage. Like, what is that? What is that damage? It's disgusting. Honestly, people never give it a fair shot. And I feel like a lot of people who play Mistweaver try to talk it down. And then everyone just, like, trusts their judgment, you know? And it's like, I don't think it's that bad, you know? Like, I think it's better than you guys are making it sound. This guy is expecting to prez. We're going to see. Okay. We got the double evoker combo up in here. What are some good specs for this dungeon? I feel like Meadbeard is such a good name. I kind of want to take this guy. Meadbeard. Let's take... Oh, I was just about to take... Oh, dang. Dang. Unholy Death Knight. I feel like I don't see those too much nowadays. Let's take Finns, the warrior. I like warriors. We don't have a B-res for the tank, but I don't know. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. Let's also take Zephyr. And then let's go to town. That's the healer I'd play if I made a healer TBH. I just love Monk's Kit. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. But yeah, our tier sets are heavily slept on. I feel like people saw how I can say this because it did get nerfed. How broken the tier set was on PTR, the conduit one, and they were like, okay, that's the good tier set. Now it's nerfed. Now Mistweaver's bad. That's what people think. No. Where are we going? We're going to Arakara. I should probably make a macro that's /keys and just like put it here so I can just click it. That would be easy. That would be smart. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it before I forget. It's just literally a macro that says /keys. Our first +10 on the evoker. Did a +10 hauls yesterday, and one of the DPS started running toward the entrance in the middle of a pool, and he said, why should I play if the tank doesn't, and wait for 10 minutes until everyone got bored and started the vote to leave? Why are people children? Why do people play this game when they literally are wearing a wet diaper? Like, why? I'll never get it. Okay, before I forget, macros, new. What should the icon be? Is there like a key? I need a key. Honestly, I don't hate this one. Key. Now, how do I say this? Like or just /key? Save. Let's try it. Does this work? Oh, dude, we're so smart. We are so smart. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I should definitely get some consumes before this dungeon. We have a verse potion just for survivability. I have some mana potions from literally 2002. Don't have any mana oil. That's it. That's what we got. Can you create how to heal videos for those 2 bosses? Yeah, I plan on doing one where it's like how to heal the hardest bosses as Mistweaver. For sure, Mark. That will definitely be coming soon. Alright. Let's go to town. We did a ready check. We're about to do a pull timer to have everything. I think so. I need one more tier piece to have 4 set.
2, 1.
And I think new 2-piece might be worse than last 4-piece, but also my 2-piece would come from catalyst, so not worth doing. First plus 10 on the evoker. Where are we stopping, Mr. Tank? Please just stop here. Let's just jam it. I love when they stop here, because it's like, what's the rush? We don't need to take a risk, you know? I will say I'm starting to notice an issue, though, that we have a lot of ranged DPS. And they're not playing super close to me. I'm going to save Fire Breath here. Let's do an early stasis in this pool. I'm going to rewind. I feel like we just took a lot of damage. I know I have a stasis lined up, but I kind of want to hold that in reserve. No, Mind Horn. Rest in peace. Honestly, though, pretty clean pool, all things considered. Other than what looked like maybe a frontal death or a swirly death. Pretty chill. Ooh. But they saw that pool in the MDI. I know, right? Oh my gosh, I did a Arcar on my monk the other week, and I was gonna include it in the all healers video, but I was like, nah, it's just not worth it. But the tank literally said, everyone in the top keys is doing this pool, and we were all like, dude, we are not in the top keys. Like, you didn't communicate it. I didn't have any cooldowns going it. Like, what are we doing? It was just a ridiculous pool. Okay, this is hurting a lot. Popped Renewing Blaze. I need that thing to start popping off. I've done 0 damage this pool. I would like to join the damage meters, please. Thank you. Literally go from 0 DPS to 700k. This spec is weird. Spec is fully weird. Interesting. Pool? Oh boy. Are we lusting this, maybe? I have no idea, but I will be Zephyring. That's a Zephyr. That's a lot of healing. Time dilation, the Shaman. Dude, he's taking so much. He has so much aggro right now, I guess. I just got aggro. Weird. Honestly, clean dungeon so far. might be our first 10 on an alt under the belt already, which is crazy. Dude, this route's kind of crazy, but we are getting a lot of percent early, which I do like. Don't like that I have aggro on everything, though. Feed.
Let its darkness fill you.
See, we go from 17k damage up to 677 all of a sudden. What is that, man? Imagine one spinning crank kick doing over 1 million DPI. I just bathed in egg there. Hopefully I'm out of that. Okay. We are good. The shrills I'm not scared of. But I'm a little scared of the Gauntmer Onslaughts. You have to make sure all the DPS are echoed before them. To just wait instead of leaving now. Yeah, I'm definitely making a video on that tomorrow if you missed it. Like the shrills, I'm gonna get like this. Okay, he saw that he was out of my way. Popping it offensive. These ranged DPS are kind of playing a little chaotic. Okay, I have rewind for this one, but I also will have really good echo coverage, to be honest. Come on, Dream Breath. I need you to breathe. Whoa, whoa! What the heck? Vlad! Vlad, hell yeah, Elvin Ninja, hope you're having a good one. Oh man, you guys missed a really funny clip a bit back. Hopefully someone can post it for you guys, but I'm glad to see everyone. Hope your stream went well. We got the monk to 3k today, and you know, I'm doing my series where we get all the healers to 3k this season, and we're on our alts. We have to get a vault slot for each of the alts, that way we're kind of like on pace and not just putting it off like we did last season on all the alts. And this is our first plus 10 on an alt. It's pretty, honestly, I'd say it's like kind of undergeared. It's not like the most undergeared key I've ever done, but it's definitely up there. I think we're just focusing boss at this point. But hope your stream went well, Vlad. It's good to see you. I appreciate the support. Dude, a massive raid of 75 absolute gamers. Hope everyone who just joined us is having a good time as well. But that is amazing. Just tell my peeps how you do those awesome healer series. Glad they're going well. I appreciate you, Vlad, very much. But yeah, it is going well. It's a nice little fun thing to do each season, although my hands don't appreciate it. They definitely get a little sore. Usually it waits until like we're a bit deeper into the series, but dude, my hands are already kind of killing me. But we do it for the content, you know? Oh god, we're gonna have to pop defensive. I don't think I should be Spirit Blooming this, but we did it. But no, yeah, it's going very good. I'm having such a good time this season. How are you finding things? You having a good time? Oh. Because I think this is like one of the best. Honestly, like I'm having fun in like the raid, having fun in Mythic Plus. Like I think everything's just like fun this season. Having fun with like all the healers, not just Monk. I'm even having fun on Prez Evoker, which for me is like pretty new. Like I'm not really historically the biggest Prez fan, but I'm excited to get this tier set too. Started off with a Demonology series, and I suck at casters. Oh no. Oh no. Have you got tier on the Evoker? Loving it since I got tier. I don't have tier, and I know how fun the tier set is. But I am still at last season's tier set, which is kind of tragic. But yeah, I'm super excited to get the tier. But you suck at casters, so you had a rough time. Some of these healers I really suck at. Oh god, we don't have much for this. Don't die! Power of God in anime. That was really close. Ooh, the tank shield was nice. But you suck at casters, that's funny. Missing Mike charges Steve. Mike charges Steve. I must have missed that one. What is Mike charges Steve? Oh, God. I'm just going to do one of these. The easiest healing button in the whole game. Even easier than Jade Empowerment. But you started a Demonology series and you hate casters. I hate melee DPS, and I kind of want to do something similar where like I play like a warrior or like a rogue or a demon hunter DPS one season. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. But I think now that I'm tanking, I'll be good. Oh, so are you doing like one of each spec? Because I've thought about doing something like that too, where I do like Vengeance Demon Hunter, like Feral Druid, you know, like a melee caster, a healer, and a tank all to 3k. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. But you're on a tank now. What tank are you doing right now? Yeah, tier is nice. Even just to shoot Chronos at your team, the damage is always fun. Yeah, this tier set, the reason why I love Evoker tier set is because you get to sit there and spam damage, and it just happens to do healing. Like, the extra bolts are just, you know, shooting to your allies and stuff. You're bearing it up, dude. Someone needs to. We need more bears in this world. I saw a video today. Someone was like, bears need so much love. They're so bad. I'm like, dude, not the bears I've had this season. I've had some gamer bears. I've also had probably the worst player I've ever seen as a bear, but it's okay. I think they were pretty new, so we were chill with them, but yeah, I've had some absolute gamer bears this season. And if they're as bad as people say they are, just more props to the Chad bears still in the world. Darkness. It does suck having to deal with affixes again. No, don't step forward. Whoa. Because affixes are very annoying. But our gear, by the way, this is our item level. Like I said, it's not the most undergeared, but to be fair, a lot of our item level is kind of inflation from the Reshi wraps. Like, we were like 678 earlier today, and then I opened the vault finally this week, and then I upgraded my Reshi wraps. So it looks like we're a lot better off than we are, to be honest. The only shoot to team if there's less than 3 enemy targets, so balls are easy. Oh yeah, for sure. It's like when you have one, like right now, if I were spamming Living Flames, they would just all go at the 3 enemies, which is sick cleave damage, right? But if I had, say once we kill these 2 stag shells, if I were just spamming Living Flame, dude, we would be healing our allies left and right while also doing big single target. So yeah, the tier set I am so excited to get. I do have a lot of catalyzable pieces, but I still only have the 2 charges. And I don't think this character's gotten a tier piece yet. Yeah, we got to get... people were requesting Discipline Priest keys earlier, so after we get our vault filled, which this will be our final, like, it's our 4th key of the week on this character, then we're going to hop on over and do some Disc Priest keys. Then I need to get a vault key on all the healers, so we're going to see what we can get done today. But tomorrow is Vault Day. Dude, I'm glad I'm like not wiping the party because the other day someone Miss Vosh, I think is their name. Miss Vosh rated the stream and was apparently they play Mop Mistweaver, and everyone was like, "Oh, this will be fun. We're gonna get to see how to play Mistweaver on retail." And they rated with like so many people. I think it was like our highest peak viewer count after they rated. And immediately, I mean immediately, I died to the dumbest mechanic. I think I let it go. Like I got nervous, you know. But oh my gosh, I've been like, I'll never get that moment back. Oh god, I don't really know how to do this mechanic, honestly. Okay, that works apparently. You know, I usually play Mistweaver, and I feel like I've never gotten that mechanic. Gather my prey to me. I love this green circle they gave it. Also, since these guys are in a group with, I think, the tank, we're going to let them be in charge of Lust, because I don't really know when to pop it. But I'm glad to hear that, man. I'll catch you later, LB. Have a good one. Vlad, you as well. I appreciate all the support. That is, like, truly, like, a life-changing thing that you just did by just simply clicking raid after your stream ended. Like, I really appreciate it. But like I said, this series is fun. It's, oh god, I just used my blink. It's a lot of work. A lot of work. Month-long series. But honestly, since I've done it twice already, I feel like each time we do it, I get better at each of the alts, you know? Who's it on no? Live, Flamevoker. Whoa, Flamevoker. Chill. Had to time dilate him. What's the 3K mount look like? Oh, I haven't even checked yet. Also, Richard! Richard, it's so good to see you. How are you doing? We'll check the 3K one after this key, I guess. But, yes, we did get the Monk to 3K today. And I highly recommend at least go... I just pressed jump twice. Oops. That was absolutely terrifying. You probably saw it in my face. I recommend at least going back and watching the end of that dungeon. Let me just say... I'll kind of give you the TLDR. We made it to the final boss with 8 minutes, and we didn't wipe, but we almost didn't time it, so that should tell you a lot about how the key went. Man, people are getting clobbered. That's my 1 kick per fight. Live, team, live. Honestly, boss almost dead. Why am I healing? Alright. 11.5 minutes. I think we're still good on time. But Vlad, if you ever hear this or anyone from Vlad stream watches, I really appreciate you for the raid. I mean, like, I legit, what got me started and able to actually stream is someone rated me. Like, you have no idea how much impact that has on someone. Like, it literally gives them a chance to, like, live out their dreams. So I'm very, very, very appreciative. And you guys sticking around watching, I hope you guys are enjoying the key. It's not the most chaotic key, but it's still not over yet. There's plenty of room for some mishaps. And knowing me, odds are we'll find a way to walk into those mishaps. Oof. I wonder, the tank's kind of walking like he's going to go down. Try to dispel my tank as soon as those webs come out. I feel like that's the play, right? Yeah, we're going down, it looks like. Interesting, and I just wasted stasis. I think I had Dream Breath here just to have the hot on everyone.
I must get closer.
I'm just going to focus this guy down. We want one of them to die quickly. I also just unleash that stasis. Yeah, we need this Blood Guard to go down quickly. I'm gonna... Well, I guess I'm not gonna kick either of them. I have Rewind, which we're probably gonna slam here. Yeah, I'm just sending Rewind. That leaves us with Communion. I feel like we're gonna be good on percent, right? Oh yeah, we'll be plenty fine. We have 8.5 minutes. I don't want to jinx anything. That's my kick, by the way. As long as nothing terrible goes wrong here, it's looking pretty good. I don't want to jinx it, though.
Too far away.
Okay. It's showtime. We don't have lust. That's okay. Who needs lust? Ooh, Poison Cleansing Totem. I don't like that. Get hots out. I'm gonna wait for that guy to get off of the existing puddles. Hopefully everyone's good. The warrior was not. Another? Well, is that poison? It has to be poison cleansing. That's very risky. I am like very squishy because of my gear. I think it's good for me to dispel myself kind of early. Oof, I cannot see the Shaman.
Feed. All of you. Feed on the void. Let its darkness fill you.
Okay, now we can move in and get these very carefully. Trying to make sure there's like an abundance of these puddles here. I feel like that's the healer job. I feel like that's how they intended it, is like, let's give the healer, let's make cultivating poison easier to heal, but make it more of a healer thing. Good leap from the warrior, but the evoker friend did not make it in. I guess with a prop paladin, his shields are just like bouncing around and getting all these. So it's really not that deep that we get it. Okay, I have Rewind coming off soon. Oh no! I wasn't pressing W when I blinked. I don't know why I'm starting to get stressed out. We are clearly blazing through this. Jinx, by the way. Come on, 2%. Commit! No, don't commit. Don't commit. I take it back. Okay, first 10 under the belt. And the best part of this is we get a sack brood here. Dang. If you say it with enough confidence, it happens 10 times out of 10, for sure. First 10 under the belt. First 10 under the belt. Our vault is going to be nice this week. We're going to get a tier set that's mythic track. Love to see it. Whew, goodness. Done much Druid in the new series of 3K? Not much. We've only done a +6 on each of the alts, basically, except for the Paladin. The Paladin I have done nothing on. But we're going to be blazing all of them kind of across the board. Today, people did request that I play Disc Priest. Now, the question is, do you guys want to see Voidweaver Disc Priest or the other one, the shieldy one? What's it called? Oracle? Do you want to see Oracle or Voidweaver? Because y'all requested Disc. I just want to make sure I'm playing what you guys want to see. Live This said Oracle. But WowZap said Voidweaver. See, this is this is where it gets difficult. The thing is, I do want to do a 10 on this character, but I think my key might be like a 6. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to join into a 10 is the problem. A Lone Star Commission said, "Hey man, finally catching you live. Haven't healed since season 1. Came back and threw myself into a Dawnbreaker 7 on my Mistweaver. Stressed myself out, and now live vicariously through you." Oh man, Dawnbreaker is definitely one of the more stressful ones for sure. Like absolutely, one of the more stressful ones. Live ties. I'm struggling here. But yeah, Dawnbreaker has some very stressful moments to heal. Those mini bosses can be terrifying, and the spider boss is terrifying. But let me go and swap specs. The question is, I feel like, I don't know, depending on who is the group leader, would people be more willing to accept a Disc Priest or a Holy Priest nowadays? Live ties. Gotcha. Okay. Richard said, "Hey, LB, all good, thanks. In 12 Gambit at the moment." Oh, you got this, man. Just focus up. Don't stress out. Dispel on cooldown. You got this. One of each and go for 10 with what feels better than. Okay, I like that. I like that. The thing is, like, I might not get the full 4 dungeons in today unless I do, like, a quick dungeon off stream or something. But the goal is we just get a 10 and then hope that lands on a piece that we need, a mythic piece that we need. So we're in Disc Priest. I will be playing both Oracle and Voidweaver. Do I have a Voidweaver build loaded up? Because I feel like it's a little different. But let's start off with Oracle, because that's just what I have loaded up. Let's turn off our action bars. Gotta remember my keybinds, though. Let's make sure our click cast is fixed. Click casting. We have Flash Heal, PI, Prayer of Mending. What's the big one? It's 9. We're going to want 9 to be... We should probably just go ahead and set this up now. Use separate profile, and let's do new 1 spell Flash Heal. New 4 spell Shield. New, what's next? 5 spell Penance. Where's Penance? Just doing this now so I don't have to do it later. Store Dispel. Oh, there we go. Dispel. What's the Dispel called? Purify. What's next? We got this one. Is Radiance. I feel like we're getting close. This one is Pain Suppression. Now, what did I miss? Let's check here. What did I miss? Levitate, Powered Shield, Flash Heal, Renew. I did not do Renew. Spell. Also should probably just go ahead and do this. We're almost done. Spell. I do Leap of Faith. Setting up my mouse over macros right now to work with Disc Priest. I feel like that's everything. We don't talent into the... Oh, no. We don't talent into this. Oh, PI. What is that? That's control... This, I think? Save. Okay, we're just going to rock with this. We'll see how it goes. Alright, we got to get into a key. What is my key? I have a 6 floodgate. I guess we can do 3 keys on our way up to 10s, right? You have 2 zeros. Uh-oh. Good call out, though. Purify. Do I have 2 zeros? This looks like a 0, but it's a 9. I'm not seeing 2. I guess we'll find out once we get into the key. I guess we just push up our own key. I mean, it's going to suck because we have to do multiple keys, but it'll guarantee that we can eventually get up to a 10. Now, what's really going to suck is if we get some, you know, negative players, you know. But yeah, I'm so excited to get the tier set on some of these characters. The Disc Priest, or the Priest in general, is actually the closest. So I'm still running last season's tier set. Ooh, Doc Rop. What a name. Doc Rop, get in here. But this character, I'm still running last season's tier set, but it does have the new chest. What else did I get? I know I have more tier. Maybe it's just that I have actually catalyzable pieces. Yeah, because I can catalyze these pants. I'll have 2-piece. I guess that's it, though. So... yeah, I guess I'm just waiting for pieces that can be catalyzed. We're going to go battle resless. I feel like that's too risky, but... guess not. Those people declined. Vonson, what's good, dude? Very good to see you. We did, from the vault, I did get a signet, which is massive. It is just heroic, though, so it's like literally a farmable piece, but it saves us that farm. Meh Knight. Okay. Now we need a Lust. Then a B-Res tank, I guess. Alright, let's just go and get there, though. Ew, why am I using this mount? Wait, I actually kind of don't hate it, to be honest. It was kind of gross. Yeah, I'm kind of hating this mount now. The more I look at it... yeah, the more I hate it. I'm just going to stop looking at it. But we blast this key. Hopefully we can blast this key so hard that it becomes a 9. And that'll give us 2 chances to 2 chests up to a 10. So we could just need to do 3 keys. That's like the big goal. I don't remember my premonition keybind. Oh, there it is. Found it. B-Res tank. Now we just need a Lust. Any advice on learning how to use Cloudburst Totem? What spec did you play before Shaman? Is it, let's see, I'm just going to call you I. But if you played, dang, we're missing this big druid. Massive druid tank. Like, if you played Evoker, it's kind of like Stasis, where you press it before you press some big healing, so that then later you can pop it to unleash that healing. But what I do is I always press it like whenever I want to, like whenever we're about to start a pool that I know is going to be big. So say you're in Halls of Atonement, you're on the Thrashers. I press it right before he starts his first thrash, and then I use like my swiftness, my like big healing for that first thrash, and then for the second thrash you can have that Cloudburst Totem pop, and it'll just do a big burst of healing. So you definitely like press it and do big healing, and then press it again later once you need that healing. I know I literally just described the spell, but I mean, it's like one of those where it kind of just does. It can be a bit tricky, but the more reps, I mean, you can get a weak aura that'll help you track how much healing you have stored into it, which I know helps a lot of people. If you wanted to. Okay, let's grab this guy. We have waited long enough.
I need a target. I can't use that.
But why can't I use that?
Target something first. I don't have a target.
Okay. I don't know why that's not working. Yeah, Cloudburst Totem's a bit weird because Healing Stream Totem, you press it and it does its healing like while it's active. But Cloudburst Totem does its healing when it ends. And you can end it early by pressing it again. But it only does, it'll store up 24% of the healing that you do while it's out. And I think it's 15 seconds. Ah, okay, so good. That example did help. Okay. That's nice. Never got the subscribe emote sound to work. I guess not. It worked once. Like, out of, like, the 10 times someone's pressed it, it's only worked once. I don't know why. It's literally just, like, a crappy little dubstep sound, so... It's nothing too exciting, but it does sound kind of funny with the emote image that I have. But I don't know why that... I feel like Metro said he couldn't get his to work either. I'll have to look into it. I'm sure there's a way I could just fix it. Okay, let's fort buff. Ready to check. Omni redeemed to hydrate. Luckily, I came prepared with water. We are ready to blast. I have to remember what spec I'm playing. Okay. I remembered. Hopefully, I haven't pressed these buttons in over like a month and a half, so... I haven't pressed these buttons since the Derek video. Well, I did play some PTR, so that doesn't count. But, other than that, it has been a minute since I've disked it up. Luckily, it's just a +6, but we have seen that +6s are failable for sure. But then after this key, we can jam with some Voidweaver. The problem with Voidweaver is their tier set is like really cool. And I don't have the tier set yet. Let's PI. I should have probably PI'd the monk. Oh no, PIing the hunter was the play. Look at that hunter damage, dude. That's crazy. That is nuts damage, man. I mean, the monk ended up doing insane damage. The monk probably would have done that much damage too with PI. It's weird though because like you used to never PI monks, but now like I've been told monks are really good PI targets. But I just think I feel like hunters. Oh god, I feel like hunters are really good PI targets. I don't really want to fully commit like a big cooldown like uppies, but because I don't really know which boss we're going to first.
All of you, feed on the void. Let its darkness fill you.
Dude, this priest is kind of crazy still. It actually is. Like, it definitely feels really busted in these lower keys, where shields just literally negate all the damage that they do. No, I'm in combat. That's tragic. Oh, we did it. If the sub sound worked, I'd remember my dang prime more often. I always forget about it. I know, Dano. I'm so sorry. I'll definitely look into it. I'll make that a priority. I spent a lot of time trying to get it to work the other day, and just like I don't know, there's no way for me to test it on stream other than being on stream. But I'll look up like the specific issue that I'm having. Like my sub sound doesn't work on Twitch. What is that? Streamlabs, help. And I'm sure there's some like niche YouTuber that has like a 3-minute video of him just walking through like, oh, just flip this switch, you know. Derek is disappointed in you already. Dang, Ami. Dang, those are some big words. I don't really know how to do this fight on disc. Probably don't die. That's probably step 1. Okay, I'm going to use barrier and my little void form on the first one. Okay, yeah, this was super chill. And use like uppies on the next one. Well, I do have the healing premonition lined up. This is the downside of playing priest. I don't have a kick. You're just so like reliant on everyone to do the kicks. Sure, take the PI. Ah. Clean. Alright, we are destroying this dungeon. Hey, you want to see something cool? I feel like I'm going to take that clip of me saying, like, do you want to see something cool? That's going to be, for sure, a short that I post, like, in the next few days. That was just, like, too perfect. Probably shouldn't have blown Evangelism and Ultimate Penitence here. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. Coming up on... Oh, I guess we don't have Swamp Face yet. So yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter that we blew a lot there. Time the 12 Gambit. Richard, that's awesome, dude. That is awesome. Ziddick, am I done with Mistweaver? We did get it to 3K. Now, am I done with it? No. I will be pushing keys on it off stream for sure. So I'm not done with it, but I know a lot of people just want to see the All Healers 3K series. So on stream, most days, like most of the days that I stream, will be me playing like the alts and stuff for the All Healers series. Every now and then I might get like a little bored of doing the All Healers series and like do like one stream where I just push on Mistweaver, but odds are for a bit I'll just be playing Mistweaver for videos and for off-stream stuff. Which will be nice. I'll actually get to do some high keys on the monk. So it's kind of like a win-win, to be honest. Like, yeah, if you enjoyed watching the streams where I was playing monk, I guess that does stink, but, you know, it's kind of not doing, like, full potential keys, you know what I mean? But I really want to see if we can do the whole push on Disc Priest as Void Weaver once we get the tier set. Because their tier set's really sick.
Feed on the void. Let its darkness fill you.
Do we have any deaths? No, but I'm still going to fort buff.
Welcome to the fire and ready.
It's playtime! Playtime!
Whoa! I still play the old sound. Silence! Silence 969 with resub. Oh god, this is not good. With the resub, dude, I appreciate the support. Dang, I wish it played the new sub sound, but the prime sub of anything. Really appreciate all the support. The Bezos bucks, they go a long way in helping me keep my dream alive of being a streamer. So thank you so much for all the support, guys. But a very specific thanks to Silence 969. My dyslexia really wanted to kick in there. I was struggling to say your name. But, yeah, like I said, appreciate the support more than I can say in a few words. I have no idea if that guy was on a bomb, but we dispelled him. Need more on Kiza. Uh-oh. Oh, that was a bad bomb. I tried to get to the one under boss. But I appreciate you so much, Silence. Lone Star Commission said, Bezos bucks? You mean the Lex Luthor coin? Honestly, yeah. Both apply. But no, Bezos bucks is what I call the Prime subs. Because literally, if you aren't using your Prime sub, that's just like $5 that Bezos just pockets. Like, but yeah, Luthor coins is so funny. Either way is true, though. Like, they're both applicable. Okay, we got Swamp Face coming up. I literally have like every cooldown available. I might use Evangelism on these little guys up here. But I have my big premonition lined up. Whoa. Hold on, let me switch to Twitch and see if I have a Prime sub available. The GOAT. The GOAT Lone Star. Let's dot all these guys up. I don't know if I have my screen ready. I do, but we just overlapped a lot of CC. Like a lot of CC. So the thing is, y'all know I like to stack away from my group. But I think on Holy Priest, we have Cosmic... Oh, I'm playing Disc Priest. Is there any reason why I don't... Or why I would stack on my party? I don't think so. I'm going to stack away from the party.
Empower.
Okay, we got Premonition. So I'll pop it and then just spam penances.
All of you, feed on the void. Let its darkness fill you.
Oh, they're getting swept away. Nice, we procced. We're gamers. What? Why is it being so quiet? I didn't even hear that. Oh goodness, I didn't hear any of this. What the heck? I'm sitting here. They didn't make a single noise in my ear. Give me a second. After Swamp Face's Chaos, I will definitely read these Prime subs because y'all just absolutely popped off. Why is it not making noise? That's so cringe. It is so cringe. Oh my goodness. Y'all are going crazy. When it pops up for others, it would remind me to do mine. Even just a pop-up would be good. Try... Oh my goodness. Y'all are funny. You have some big nameplates. Yeah, I mean, I am a healer. They are kind of like the biggest, most important thing, right? At least I think so. I think they're pretty important to see. But I know a lot of people like small nameplates, but I've just always... They used to be a lot bigger. I used to have like double this size, and that was back when I was like brand new to the game. Oh, we pulled the dude. Uh-oh. My nameplates are a lot smaller in raids, though, by the way. They're not like this for like every form of content. But Valspara said, which healer do you think had the biggest improvement from last patch? Ooh, that's a fantastic question. So automatically it can't be Resto Shaman or Disc Priest because they were like already at the top. Holy Priest was already good in Raid. They were already fine in Mythic Plus. They're kind of where they were last season. Monk kind of stayed the same, but like got better in a different way. Like got better at healing, but a little worse at damage, in my opinion. In Mythic Plus, and lost a bit in Raid. I would say maybe stayed pretty even in Raid. We gained healing and lost damage in Raid as well from last season. Like relative damage. I mean, I would say like Restager would probably gain the most. But the thing is, like, they were sneaky good last season too. Oh, Holy Paladin. It's easy Holy Paladin. Holy Paladin's really good. Holy Paladin's a lot better than people think. But the ham with the Prime sub, putting us at a very nice 69 sub count. Oh, man. I appreciate all the support today, guys. Y'all are amazing. Obviously, I have Vlad to thank for a lot for the raid, of course, but you guys still are just like keeping the train going. All the Prime subs. Like I said, those things, like if you don't use them, you literally, it's not just that you lose them. They go to Bezos. So even if not on me, like use them on any small streamer, and it's much better than, you know, Bezos getting that. But I appreciate you so much. Okay, we have our cooldown premonition lined up. The pop fade. I need a flash shield for some mitigation. This is actually doing 0 damage, but we're just going to pop something anyways. But I think with that Prime sub, we did get into a hype train too, which is insane. These are doing no damage.
I don't have a target.
Turns out I did have a Prime sub available. Ah, okay, so you are Lone Star Commissions. Very cool. Very cool. Holy Pally 4 set is so fun. Which 4 set? I think Holy Pally's Lightsmith tier set is like kind of slept on. That's so much fun. I think Void Weaver gained a lot this season with their new tier set. Wildstalker Druid gained a lot. Both Holy Pallies did. Alright, let's do some damage. I just PI'd someone. Oh, the monk thinks that his is clear. Monk! I'll pain sub the monk. He thought he cleared his spark, but he didn't.
It's working! It's working!
This is kind of crazy, dude. Just shielding people. Like, no one dropped below 90%. That's crazy.
Shred of control.
Oh. We missed each other. Oh, why is mine back there? What the heck? Easy peasy. What do we get? Ooh, oh, it's a leather helm. What do they get? Someone got plate waist and mail chest. GG. What key did I get? Probably a 9, right? A 9 gambit. Okay. Interesting. That gives us a chance to get the gambit trinket. So let's jam it. I'm also going to be playing Voidweaver this time, so it'll be pretty different. I haven't played Voidweaver since Season 1, honestly. Like, I literally haven't played it since season 1. I'm also playing without tier sets, so who knows? Who knows? I also don't have a lot of haste, I'm pretty sure. So, got a lot going on. Mark I'll say Mark P. How about that? Mark P said, I don't have friendly nameplates since I'm looking at health unit frames already. Have you tried using the Blizz cooldown manager? I have not. I haven't since it first was implemented. I used it for like a week and then immediately swapped back to like weak auras and stuff. I wish it's edible when Midnight comes out. Yeah, there's a lot of things that they need to kind of like fix about it, I think, before it's like fully ready to be implemented. Andy, what's good, dude? Happy Monday. We're just jamming keys. We got the monk to 3k. We got a 10 done on the evoker. And we're getting close to having a 10 done on the disc priest too. So it's a pretty exciting day, to be honest. Very exciting day. How are you doing, Andy? Oh, I need to be putting together a Voidweaver build. Voidweaver. So let's go ahead and swap. See, I don't even have it. Okay. Let's do a new layout. Void M plus. Sure, Chizara. This is one of you guys. It has to be. So I'll queue it up to my last key. Talents. Oh, we're going here, so we do want to slow. Because our Entropic Rift slowing the big dudes will help a lot on the tank kiting. Dude, it's been so long since I've read these talents. Sure, I'll take a warrior. Let's get back into reading. Okay. Hero talents changed. Next up, I'm sure there's some talents that I need to be swapping around. Ooh, a warlock sounds fun. Ayo. Yo. I'm going to go ahead and port there before I forget. We're going to be trying out the Voidweaver. Also, I need to change the stream title, by the way, because we're no longer doing... we're no longer on the Mistweaver. Monk down. onto alts. Okay, I've updated the stream title. I apologize for anyone that joined, hoping for some Mistweaver keys. I know. I'm sure there are some of you out there. Okay, we can take a hunter. What kind of hunter were they? Were they melee? No, they're BM. Raid time for me. Hey, I appreciate you stopping in. Go blast that raid. Show us how it's done. Let's see you on the meters. Good luck. I appreciate you so much. Send me your vibes. I have 3 more level 50 on my priest and trying to get there before wife and kids get home. 3 more to level 50. Oh, okay, so you're like level 47, leveling your character. Oh, yeah, you got this. You got this. Just grind it out. Focus up. I'm well, man. Just got back from the gym to settle on my chair to game. There you go. After I'm done gaming tonight, I will go on a walk, do a little workout, and then be right back here editing. So I am in the same boat, but in reverse. I also will probably not get a chance to play all the alts on today's stream, so I'll probably have to get the vault keys done off stream after the stream. Okay. Forgot to swap up my build. Okay, what do we drop? Penance bolts increase damage your next smite. We do want that. Probably gonna drop these. It's so weird going back to these talents because I'm like, oh god, what do we used to take? Oh, I definitely want 2 points here. What do I drop, man? There we go. We're gonna run with this. Probably, I don't know, we're just rocking with that. Is there anything over here that I need to change? We're sending it. I'm just full sending it. Okay. I don't have time to read all those. We're gonna start this dungeon. Ready, check. We're trying Void. The problem is I don't have tier set, so we're basically playing last season Void Weaver. And it's been a minute. Been a minute since I played Void Weaver. Oh goodness. I believe. Said I've been using Herald just because I like the look of the beam shooting out. Yeah, honestly, me too. Get some vaults done on your H, pal. There you go. Alright, team. I'm a believer. First +9 on this character. I'm already getting bolted. Gonna pop fade.
Empower.
Should probably focus the big guy, right? Whoa, that's a death. Dude, the sounds of this spec are so satisfying. That's not what they sound like. That wasn't satisfying at all. It sounded like a budget Star Wars knockoff.
Yes. All of you. Feed on the void. Let its darkness fill you.
Alright, we're ramping. Big damage. Let's see it. See, the thing is, we just have a Giga Chad tank, so they're just making us look pitiful. Also don't have that much haste, so I'm not able to extend these atonements that well. Which is kind of a shame. Who's the best PI target in this group? Probably still the Hunter, right? Or the Warlock, honestly, in AoE. The Warlock's cranking.
Scrabbling after any shred of control.
Alright, we're cruising. We got this. My feather macro isn't working, which is kind of annoying. Let's PI the Warlock. Vibes received, level 50 achieved. That is amazing. Gotta get dinner made. Have a good one. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for hanging out. Hope the vibes persist throughout the night. Enjoy your night with the family. And I'll see you next time. We stream every weekday. I'm gonna try to stream Tuesdays, but Tuesdays are really my editing day while I do this series. So basically every weekday except for Tuesday we stream. So hope to see you in the future as well on both YouTube and Twitch, so whichever one you prefer.
Power eludes your grasp, Aldali. A tenet of your cartel.
Power without wisdom lead to ruin, Solir.
This Goliath is annoying. Thing is, I'm doing like less damage than I was on the Evoker, which is kind of funny.
Against the might of the
I just know that this 2-set does add damage. I feel like this 2-set's one of the only 2-sets that adds damage. Them and Prez Evoker. Because like even Wildstalker Resto Druid, that tier set only adds healing. I mean, to be fair, I guess like technically Herald Holy Paladins adds damage. But it's really just those few. I don't want to get one-shot by this. Okay, it would not have one-shot me. Sure, I'll PI a warrior. Why not? Whoa, I walked into it. Oops.
I don't have a target.
Guess I'll take this one as well.
It's not ready.
Now the big test is going to be if this build can heal the dragon. But the thing is, I feel like this build does have pretty good healing, like every, you know, whenever you have your ramps, which I think is every 30 seconds now. Which is actually pretty good for the dragon. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to burst heal Celia. That's a big question mark. So maybe the dragon's going to be the easier of the two. And Celia's actually going to be kind of difficult. Gotta kill these ads. What are we doing? No, no. He put it wrong. The warrior put it wrong. I feel like they made this into the easiest mechanic in the game. How are we? How do people not, like, just accidentally figure this one out? You know what I mean? Ooh. Oracle or Void for Mythic Plus? I think Oracle is like a blanket answer, especially if you don't have the new tier set. But once you get the new tier set, like, I really do think there's a place for Void Weaver in, like, higher keys for sure. Dodgerua said, "Hello, Healer's Master. Could you hint me? Do you have any video with macros for Monk Healer?" I don't, but to be fair, I don't really use too many macros. But I do get that requested often, so I'll try to, like, find some macros that are good to kind of compile in a video and maybe make that in the future. But for the most part, like, I don't really use macros. I kind of have everything on its separate button. Sure, I'll PI someone. Cosina, hey, it's been a while. Yo, my man LB back on the best challenge ever. So happy, let's go. Dude, it is so good to see you. Hopefully all has been well. Hopefully you're enjoying this season. I think it's a pretty good time, but it's so good to see you. Martine, right? Martine? Hopefully I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, we are back, getting all the healers to 3K. We're already 1 out of 7. And by the way, in case you're wondering, we do plan, like, what I do is I get both the Holy and the Disc Priest to 3K. So I do have 7 specs that we have to get to 3K. So I'll be tracking my Disc and my Holy IO separately. Our captain is a dragon. Uh-oh. A lot of casts coming my way. Our Entropic Rift does slow. So if our tank needs to kite, he has that as an option. Ow. Yeah, the tier set adds so much damage to your base rotation. So you just get so much more atonement healing in your Shadow Fiend or your Mindbender. Need a re-fort buff. I'll just PI someone. I don't really know who. Okay, noted. I probably should have hit the hunter in single target. That's a big ol' lust. Let's see this boss melt. Okay, I do have aggro on this guy, so I'm gonna fear him. Break the wrist, walk away. Break the wrist, walk away.
I need to target something.
It's gonna get a little spooky. Yikes. Okay. Tank got hit by the frontal, so I had to dispel him. We're fine. Oh my god, we're fine. Okay, dragon down. That was super sloppy, but hey, we take it. We absolutely take it. I hate healing this boss. It's honestly, I don't really hate healing the boss. I hate like when groups kind of just like fan out on that boss. To me, that's what makes it annoying. But the actual having to heal the dot back and stuff, it's to me, it's not the worst.
Must you hound my
I can't believe you remember the name. It is indeed Martine. I was a bit MIA WoW related. Hey, no worries. I know we all take our time off. Well, I guess I literally can't, but I understand.
cartel has dissolved into dust. I choose
I need to be ramping right now. I also can't find the pulsar, but luckily the squad got it. But I try to remember y'all's names. I really do. I'm not the best at remembering names either, so I promise it means more than just, you know, the average person remembering your name. Oh, God. Oh, boy. I don't think we should have chained into that. That was terrifying. That little bit of extra damage, like, added up. We need to PI and get in here strong. But I think... Did I get bolted there? We'll do what little CC we can do. And try to burn this guy down. Okay, we have... I'm gonna save my schism for the pulsar. I need to just burst this thing down. There we go. That was kind of a wasted schism, but that's okay. Let's see. Are you supposed to dispel the dot that he puts on players? Yes. Now, there is an upside to letting that dot stay on players. They do get a haste buff, like a 30% haste buff while it's on them. But always, always, always value a living player over a dead player with 30% haste. You know what I mean? I should have been ramping 10 seconds ago. Yikes. But yeah, I definitely always dispel one player as soon as that dot's applied, and then 8 seconds later just dispel the other person. Now, I do kind of like try to plan who I'm dispelling around who has cooldowns, because like, say your balance druid is about to pop like their cooldown, you want to like let them keep the haste buff during their cooldown, right? So you dispel the other player first, but you still do dispel one person at a time. That's how I treat it. I also, weirdly, I always dispel the tank. If they're... Oh, God. I always dispel the tank if they're one of the people, which normally with dots like that, like, normally I let the debuff sit on the tank, right? But, not that one.
Empower.
All the stars are mine.
Oh, I'm so terrified, but we're good now. Okay, I'll just grip the lock in, I guess. I had said lock do the star, but never mind, hunter do. There we go. As long as we're all on the same page, but the hunter was just going to do it anyways, so we'll just give the hunter the duty. Yeah, of course. It definitely amps up in damage the longer it sits on them, but like, so yeah, you might get the occasional pug that's like, let the dot sit on me. But really, you're gonna succumb to the damage if you let it sit. I think it's just, it is the play to always dispel ASAP and then wait. I should definitely take one of the near ones. So I'm just gonna take this one.
Before cartels sow.
Gonna pop fade.
You are nothing.
Kind of risking this front line hitting me.
Oppose me and be extinguished.
That's a yikes.
Oppose me and be extinguished.
Oh my goodness. Not like this.
How dare you hinder me?
Like the worst healer for this to happen to. Okay, we got them B-resed.
At my command.
Oh boy.
Let its darkness fill you.
The realms. I can feel them all. The power of the
Did I drag fort buff off my bars? Oh god.
mind to control.
Okay, we just survived a 2-stack, which is pretty clutch. Both of our ranged players are dealing with it, so that's really annoying. It's really bad when 2 players do the star. It doesn't matter who does it, you just want one player to do it. Like, if 2 players are out there, they risk both jumping in the star at the same time, you know?
Before cartels sow. You are nothing.
Oh, please go to that one.
Oppose me and be extinguished.
Like, how do you let this happen twice?
How dare you hinder me?
Just gonna have to evangelism to top people up.
The power of the first ones.
I'm just gonna grip the hunter in, I guess, and let the warlock be out there. Hopefully that lets him know, hey, just let the warlock do it.
The power of the first ones. Mine the realms. I can feel them all.
They're both running out there, brother. I gripped you. Oh no, I just put down my bubble. Uppies, save me! Thank you. Sweet. We did it. Okay, now our key should be a 10. And we got some britches.
They are not meant for us.
Oh man, I didn't need the britches, but we'll take them.
Paths crossed.
Those are catalyzable. Someone got the signet.
Troublesome peace.
Haste verse.
Reside where they can do no more harm
Jandora.
and be studied by cartel.
Need ring, dude.
Till our
You're crazy.
fortunes meet again.
You're crazy. Look at your damage. If this is you, Chizara, your damage is crazy. But I appreciate you. That was a fun one. Definitely a fun one. We're definitely going to ask if they need the ring. You always have to ask. They can't trade it. That's okay. GG. Exclamation point. That was fun. No fort buff, but the Kyrian Butler on the bars, there's like multiple Kyrian Butler. No, there's just one. The Shaman has 3 Kyrian Butlers on the bars. I mean, that's just a staple on the channel, right? There's always a Kyrian Butler on my bars. And they will remain. Rob said, the legend, the sought after Oracle Disc Priest Haranza. Void Weaver right now. Alright. We now have a 10. Void Weaver, look. Without tier set, that felt a lot less powerful than Oracle. So let's do a 10. What do we get? Oh my god. We actually got an 11 Priory. Rob said, why even play Disc at that point? Because I'm playing Void Weaver. Alright, let's go back. Oracle. How do I do that? Ah, over here. Oracle, we got an 11 Priory that we're going to be doing. I am 707 and Enforcer. That's true. That is true. We were close to a +3. I mean, it was a little chaotic at the end, for sure. Those Pulsars were, like, nuking us. Alright, now we are back on Oracle. We're going to slam, hopefully slam, a +11 Priory. This is probably going to be harder than any Mistweaver key we've done all season, if I'm not going to lie. We don't have tier. It's Priory, so it's terrifying. And there's probably a third point, but I can't think of one. Yeah, the Lust was a bit late on the last boss. Or on the Dragon, yeah. Honestly, on both. I don't even... Did we get a Lust on the last boss? I don't even think so. Yeah, that Lust on the Dragon was a bit awkward. I had also just PI'd someone, so it was like bad timing there. There's our fort buff. Where did that go? I swear it was here a second ago. They don't have a Lust. We do need a Lust. Unfortunate. Think they just hate watching you? Probably, Rob. We didn't have the CD for it on the... Yeah, it was at like 3 minutes, I think, when you had asked for it. So now I'm thinking... I think we killed the boss in less than 3 minutes. But see, our damage was like really low. Go back Oracle and I'll slam the 11. Oh, I'm on Oracle. I'm already there. Already there. Because I definitely don't think without tier set, I don't think I could void weave that key. If I'm being honest. Never change, please. Martine, you got nothing to worry about. Stephen Murphy, what's up, dude? Very good to see you. How's your Monday going? We are trying to get some big vaults on our alts. Trying hard. There you are. What's your best Priory? A 13. Not bad. Not bad at all. Zara, we should push some Fizz comp keys. I have a hunter friend. We need a tank. Try to push some higher keys. I also probably could convince my warrior friend to play with us too. At that point, we just need to make a shaman friend. Get some key pushing going. We need a lust. You run a loon. That's the like magic damage one. That's pretty tragic. I mean, we could make it work. It doesn't have to be the most optimized thing, right? It's big self-healing with your astral beam and all that stuff. I like a loon. I think it's really good. What's it called? Lunar beam? It's like that big self-heal that calls down like a beam of moonlight. We got Beverly in here. Okay, let's go in port 2. Port 2. Where is it? Priory. I should definitely get some consumes if I don't have them already. Because this key is going to hurt. If we were almost getting like one shot by some mechanics. Okay, actually we have a haste file. I think that's just as good. So, haste file. Yeah, we should be fine. I do have one set of consumes. go import there. My bad, I canceled it. Lunar Beam increases mastery on cast. Yeah, it doesn't do like a big self heal, and then also just does arcane damage while it's there. Yeah, that spell's so sick. It's a 1 minute cooldown too, which is like, that to me is like my favorite thing they've done to Bear. Now I will say I do miss actual thrash spam on Bear, like when you'd pop Incarn and you actually could just oh, okay, no healing on cast. Oh, so it's just mastery. Gotcha. But you could like literally just thrash spam with no globals in between. Now you have to like thrash, then a swipe, then a thrash, then a global. That to me is a little lame. I just want to thrash around, man, like a Gyarados. You still thrash spam while in Incarm. It's the second most damage in the kit. Yeah, but can you do it like global after global? Because like you used to be able to just like thrash. But I feel like maybe it's a talent that I'm not taking, but now I have to do like thrash global. I don't know. It very much could just be the build I'm playing. There's a B-Res. I need a Lust. Yeah, this is going to be a very hard key. I'm also using double on use, which is not good. Not good at all. Let me see what my macro's pulling. So we're gonna add in a line, use 13. So it's gonna prioritize my signet if the signet's available. If not, it's gonna use. So did someone leave? Nope. Oh, it depends on your haze percent. That's probably what it is. I feel like I had a good amount of haze when I was playing my Bear last season, but maybe just not enough. This dungeon is terrifying. Plus 11 with 680. Last season's tier set. Ideally, you use Thrash, Moonfire, and hope you get the procs on the talent. Yeah, the double Moonfire talent. Uh-oh, YouTube chat disconnected. YouTube chat, where are you? Uh-oh. Hey, okay, we're back on YouTube. I don't know why my chat disconnected. Oh, it disconnected again. What the heck? What is going on? Oh, we're back on YouTube again. Weird. I've never seen that before. Are you going to do all tanks to 3K2? Oh, man, I don't think we have enough time for that. Maybe one season. Maybe one season. But for now, my YouTube channel is kind of just like all healer content. There's so many specs in the game that like it's just so hard to branch out that much, you know. You kind of do have to kind of find a semi-niche. But I will say, as like a small content creator, it's not very sustainable just making content on one spec, especially one of the least played specs. That's why like I have branched out to all healers, but eventually, you know, we may have to branch out to the tanks too, you know. Who knows? Oh, we lost the hunter. Oh wait, was the hunt? It was a hunter, right? Did we have a lust and I was just waiting for a lust? That's cringe. All DPS to 3K. I don't know if I could do that, man. My hands can't take that much gaming. Can't take that much gaming at all. Let's take a rogue. Why not? Beverly Doomhammer. All clothies to 3K? I could probably do that. What is that? Priest, Mage, Warlock. Am I missing one? Priest, Mage, Warlock. I feel like that's all of them, right? That's not too bad. That's just 3 specs. Where's the lust? Yeah, all Clothies is a bit too easy. I feel like all tanks would be a fun challenge. But I think what would be a more fun challenge is do a healer, a tank, a melee DPS, and a ranged DPS, and then like augmentation or something. Like one of each role. And then that way that's a real challenge. Because like if I did all tanks, then it's kind of like I just learn all the routes on one tank, and then like I kind of just like learn the ins and outs on the tanks, you know? I feel like it'd be more fun to kind of like branch out. I have to learn like different sides of each dungeon, you know, by playing different roles. I like Druid of the Claw, I think is what that stands for, and Raid, but it's rough to play in Mythic Plus because you get more value out of Lunar Beam with a CDR on it than you do Rage of the Sleeper. Yeah, what? I really do like Rage of the Sleeper, though. Gives you, like, Leech and, like, everything you could want. Where are the lusts? I mean, there's one here. He has done a 10. Rob, what you doing? Do we take this 0 IO Paladin? Let's see what Rob's doing. Wouldn't blame him for ignoring the message, because I am on my 680 character about to try to do a plus 11. Either way, we're in for some content. Either this goes smoothly, or it does not. Where are the lusts? There's one. All right. Man, my YouTube chat keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. I don't know what's going on there. I think that's the triple threat achievement to have each role at least. Yeah, so I did the triple threat last season, and all it is it's just do every key. You have to time every dungeon, all 8 of them, at plus 10, I think, on a tank, a DPS, and a healer. So I already had all the healers done. So then, like, in the last week of last season, I basically just did all keys plus 10 on tank and DPS. And it was a lot of fun, but I learned that I really suck at DPS. But it was funny. It was a funny one. There was specifically one Balance Druid key where I was very bad at doing damage. But I did B-res 2 of the damage dealers on the last boss, and we barely timed it. So, if you think about it, but not too hard, I basically did the most damage. But seriously, don't think too hard about it. Nice, we're going left. Which is good, because I don't have a kick, which will make the second boss really hard if we went right. What is going on with this YouTube chat? Let's close it and reopen it. The old boomer strat of turn it off then on again. Alright, where's the paladin? Who do I PI in this group? Probably still the hunter, right? They're like never a bad PI target. Oh, the mount. Oh, I still haven't seen the 3K mount. Let's get that mark. Oh, oops. That Mark of the Wild. Then we're ready to go. I'll need that Mark of the Wild too. We Gucci? Okay. Let's jam it. Okay. PI the Hunter. Hopefully I don't get the first bleed. Pop defensives. Put bubble under us. Cry probably. Cry some more. And this key is ours. Just gotta make sure I'm flash healing. I gotta remember I'm playing Oracle, so I need to spam shields probably on myself if I can. Oh, we have someone rooted. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of damage, but we prevent all the damage in the world, right? So... She says, yes. Feet. Feet. Here's the shout. Oh. First pool. 0 deaths. We call that a win. I'm almost out of mana, but we call that a win. Pretty unfortunate I got the last bleed, because I'm going to have to... Yeah, I'll get it. I will. I'm going. I'm slow. Okay. Oh, it's a paladin. Nice. We'll let him do the thing. Gotta LOS the casters. Oh, that's a dead teammate. Okay. Ow, ow. Pain suppression. Premonition coming up. I'm gonna pop it. That's a lot of damage. Oh no. Got 2 stacks of the bleed. I probably should not have res there. Oh man, we are playing like stacked here for the bleed, and that is no bueno. Gonna pop fade here so I squeeze through. No, don't even need to. It's pain suppression. I'll just PI because it told me to. Okay, honestly, we're fine. Those bolts hurt. Pop fade. Question is, I don't really know how I'm going to be able to heal the paladin pools. Those are probably going to overrun us, if I'm being totally honest. But this is going to be a challenge, for sure. Guess both of my on uses are on cooldown here. Here's a disrupting shout. Luckily, Orbital Disc Freeze is probably the easiest spec they've ever made. And you know what? Don't at me. Don't at me on that one. Oh no! I jinxed it! It's okay. Sure. We need this knight dead. Luckily, Oracle can heal these purifiers pretty easily, I think. Yeah, just penance into a shield. Nice, nice. I'm gonna use my void thing on this first shield. I have evangelism if I need it. Go ahead and PI the hunter. They didn't tell me to, but surely the hunter has some button he can press. Oh, he's 20 seconds away from, or past his true shot, which is kind of sad, but that's okay. He'll get over it. I feel like everyone just cleaved. No one really funneled there. We have like no Amia damage. Ow. Let's fade that. Oh, this might kill me. Oh, desperate prayer. Oh.
Scrabbling after any shred of control.
Ooh. Okay, that was my premonition of healing, which kind of sucks to use here.
The intruders defile the altar of the sacred flame.
I do need mana here. Huge innervate, actually.
It's not ready yet.
Whew. me go ahead and PI.
Scrabbling after any shred of control.
Put an end to these heathens.
Yeah, definitely will need to get some mana here before boss. This boss is very mana intensive. All right.
Ambush me without my lieutenants.
We are cruising though, making pretty good time. Let's blast.
Ours is the true path with the Arathi.
Did the rogue just sit in that? What? That's a big ol' oh? Oh?
Put an end to these heathens.
That's a pretty nasty overlap, not gonna lie.
It's still recharging.
Finish them off, Lieutenant.
Okay, I have big premonition coming up. Dude, this rogue is kinda trolling, not gonna lie.
Mortals. Scrabbling after any shred of control.
Show them the power of the flame. Feel Ember's wrath.
Ooh, gotta be careful about pulling those guys down there. Got evangelism, got ultimate penitence.
Show them the power of the flame.
Okay. So far, so good. Kind of light on stuff here, though. I'll have PI. I'll also have my little, other thing. What's it called? Little shadow thing. I think I should be okay. Oh yeah, we're cruising. Probably shouldn't have PI'd. That was a little overkill. Very nice. My bad P-pole, he said. P-E-A-P-O-L. Yeah, let's get a big ol' lust here. First fade. Dot everything up. Dude, this rogue. Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. I'm gonna focus this one down that's like right next to us. Or closest to dying, I should say. Holy. We're able to heal it. It's crazy, honestly.
They belong to that old fool's sister Blade. Destroy these outsiders.
Sure, I'll PI a Paladin. I feel like Paladins are like never a bad PI target. She agrees. She says, yes, my feet. What do I have? I have Evangelism. Just gonna press it to be safe. Gonna pop Fade. That was my defense, so I have to stop that cast. Get in the bubble of safety. That was the most worthless bubble I think I've ever cast. Okay, I do think I'll need mana again. Which is very corny.
Her usefulness to the Empire has passed. Soon, the true faithful will arise, and the Arathi will be mighty.
Yeah, the mana nerfs are definitely being felt on these pools. Yeah, I appreciate whoever kicked those because they were both coming my way. Do I PI? Yeah, do PI so that way we can hopefully get our... Dude, this rogue is still taking damage from that. But hopefully we can get our PI back for when we have the 5 stack in this next boss. This rogue, if I hadn't shielded him, he's dead again. Crazy. Okay, I'm gonna see if I cannot use a button, like a big cooldown, on each of the 3 stacks. So I'm just gonna fade here. They have a paladin and a hunter. They can literally alternate immunes if they wanted to. Whew. Goodness. Okay, that's a little chaotic popping right then. What was that? Oh, hunter. What are we doing? Blame fate. Here we are again. Good to see you, dude. It's so good to see you. I appreciate the sub. Dang, 22 months is crazy. But thank you for all the support. Also, JG, I see your chat now. I promise I'll come back to it. This boss can be a little stressful. I don't know what the squad was doing there, but they kind of all just ran in and found a way to die. I do have PI, but I will be saving it for the 5 stack. Okay, we gotta be res. Okay, I have PI. Oh boy, this one's stressful. Oh, please don't die. Please don't die. Okay. Oh, oh no, he walked into a shield. Goodness gracious. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate you. Good afternoon. How'd you get your bars to enlarge your current target? It was something that I did in Plater, in the Plater settings. I'm not sure what setting it was. I just know it was in Plater. I know that doesn't help you at all. Oh man. We have big premonition here. Not really sure which setting is though, now that I'm thinking about it. All good, thank you for responding. Boss is a pain. Yeah, dude, this boss is ridiculous. I'm like way under geared for this dungeon too, by the way, so everything that's hard is much harder than it should be. But I know it is a setting, I just don't know which one it is. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to time with 9.5 minutes left, honestly. Oof. Pounds, why do you think at keys level 12s, there's a big difference on DPS doing major damage and no damage sometimes? Probably just the affix. People, like good players try to blitz to 12 so they don't have to deal with the affix. Maybe that's what it is. Oh boy. Dude, this rogue is trying to die to consecration. Killing me, Smalls. Killing me. It's just like a quality of player thing, I think. I don't think there's like a actual real answer. I mean, you do have the affix helping you at 11s and stuff. Also in 11s, you're probably pulling a lot bigger pools in order to just like blitz through, you know, because you kind of can do that. Need to be using these pain suppressions. I'm kind of just sitting on them for... And for what? For what? Do you think Disc next easiest pug healer than after Resto Shaman? I definitely think Oracle Disc is pretty easy. I mean, oh, we gotta get those casts. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, that volley was a problem. No, we're not gonna abandon him. We're here at the end of the dungeon. I just want the vault key. Why would we abandon when we're right here? Blah! That castering the purification is scary. But it's so good to see Blame Fate. You should probably be using... Yeah, I definitely need to be using Pain Suppression like way more often. It's just a byproduct, I guess is the right word, of swapping around healers a bunch. You kind of just forget about certain like utility tools and stuff. This happens like every time, especially with like Zephyr is a big one. I always, whenever I swap to Prez Evoker, like I would always forget to press Zephyr. So I made like a gigantic weak aura for it, and I kind of just need to do that for maybe Pain Suppression too. But no, we definitely do finish this key. We care mostly about the vault.
It burns away weakness. Its blinding light reveals the strength. We, an army of the risen. The Arathi
I don't know what I just said, but trying to just encourage these guys to not quit, you know? It was really just that volley plus the firebolt ball volley or whatever it's called went off at the same exact time as a paladin thing. Power word shield is your biggest heal after penance. Yeah, it's insane. But yeah, Oracle Disc Priest is so much fun, honestly. I love healing. Which one would you recommend me to be back at? I mained Priest, Holy, Priest, and Pally Warrior Tank. I think Holy Paladin's actually a pretty solid spot, and that sounds like a pretty good mix of what all you've played. Holy Paladin's a good time. Oracle Disc Priest in Mythic Plus is fun, but if you raid at all, I probably wouldn't recommend Disc Priest, to be honest. But Holy Priest is really good in raid. Holy Priest if you raid, Holy Paladin if you don't. How about that? I feel like that's a fun answer with what you gave me. But Andre, glad to have you back healing. Hopefully you're enjoying it this season. Crazy abandon vote this far in, unless none of them went for the ball slot. Yeah, I mean I'm pretty sure it was the rogue that's been kind of like, honestly, kind of like just dying left and right to avoidable stuff that threw up the vote. I'm pretty sure. I wish you could see who it was that pressed it, you know. Oof, I just used my shield on myself. Good stun from the tank. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. Gonna pop Fade for this. Ooh, the Ursals, no! No! Oh, that was funny. I love how I said no, and then Xalatath comes in and says yes. She did that. Let's see. But yeah, definitely need to be pressing Pain Suppression way more often. Like, I know that. By the time we get to these higher keys, I'll be much more, like, accustomed to doing so. But I haven't played, other than this key and the key right before I did this one, I hadn't played Disc in months. So it's been a minute. How do you see Mistweaver is raid? How do I see Mistweaver is raid? Feel like it's kind of weak. Also, the Yulon build is no weird to play. I don't think it's weak. I just think that we kind of are just like a lesser version of Presvoker, so I don't think we're weak at all in raid, to be honest. But I will say it, like, I don't know. Like I said, it's just a lesser version of Prez. So, like, if you have a Prez in your raid group, you're just going to heal less than them, basically. And if your guild's trying to maximize, someone's going to be like, hey, why aren't you just playing Prez? You know what I mean? I definitely should have Radiance before I went up here. We have Premonition of cooldown. Is he still alive? Okay, he just died. Nice. We have a minute. There's no way we timed this. But honestly, very good effort by the tank. I see what you were doing. I saw those pools toward the end trying to get us a chance to time it. I commend you. Yeah, when we have the same person die on like every boss multiple times, it's like, it just gets hard to do the damage, you know? I run 2-minute Chi-Ji feels much better, and I can't heal while running. I mean, if you're doing like normal and maybe even like heroic raids, Chi-Ji's perfectly fine. I feel like once you get into mythic raiding, though, it definitely has fallen off from me. I tried to do Chi-Ji when my guild first went to mythic, and it just felt like it was a little bit lacking. The Yulon build with the 4 set of Conduit is like so good. Oh, my bigwigs isn't screaming at me to turn around. We'll see how this goes. Oh, Xalatath, shut up. Whoa, Penance almost just turned me there. Dude, this is like a lot of healing needed to be done. Honestly, I'm proud of how I healed on this dungeon, even though we aren't going to time it. I feel like with how under-geared I am... Whoa! I take it back. I suck. I'm bad at this game. No, but realistically, like with how under-geared I am and with how chaotic some of these DPS were, I feel like I made the best of the bad situation, you know what I mean? Like we had some Terrys in this group, if you know what I mean. All right. The rogue died. We 3-man this easy. Alright. The Chosen 3. Can we do this boss before I run out of mana or die to a stupid mechanic? Yes. Xalatath says yes. That's what I like to hear, Xalatath. She's on our side. Oh god. Oh, this is not good. Oh god. There's a PI. Probably should have waited till the game told me to PI them. Come on. We need this hunter to just absolutely crank right now. Big damage. Let's see it. Oh my goodness. This boss is very repetitive. Once you make it through the big mechanics of this boss, it just repeats the same things. Never really knew that. All right. We get our big vault. We take it. We got 300 IO for that. We take that as well. Let me show y'all what I'm seeing on YouTube chat, by the way. Just disconnected, connected, disconnected, connected. I don't know what's going on there, but it's okay. Ooh. Dang. 2 pieces of loot already dropped. A shield and a mail piece. So that means that we're getting nothing. Take the spark, though. Hey, GG. Appreciate everyone sticking around, even though we had some people sticking around on the floor. The rogue died 8 times? That's crazy. That was rough, dude. The rogue kept dying on boss fights, and then they would just take forever. It was fun, though. I think that was fun. I'm, like, happy that I was able to heal a lot of the scary stuff. Like, a lot of the scary stuff, I thought I would just straight up die to, but I was cycling my defensives pretty well. Obviously, your tank was very good. I will say that was pretty funny, the Ursul's Vortex pulling everything into that light spawn dying. That was pretty funny. Other than that, though, pretty clean, pretty clean. We get a vault on this character. It's only going to be a 1 slot, but it's a big slot. We're going to get a mythic piece. Mythic piece. Alright, guys. We did our monk to 3k. We blasted this character to 1000. We're getting a fat vault tomorrow on the Prez and the Priest. I'll probably do like a +6 later tonight or like early tomorrow morning. Hey, what's up, Aspendak? I'm sorry. I'm literally calling the stream here, but tomorrow's going to be a huge day. We're going to get some big vaults. I'm going to be editing all day tomorrow, episode 2 of this series. I will see you guys on Wednesday. We stream the same time, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But Tuesdays are my editing day. So definitely stay tuned. Join the Discord if you aren't already in there so you see when I go live. I usually do a post saying, hey guys, I'm live. I'll go ahead and put !disc in the Twitch chat. In the YouTube chat, it should be in the description below for YouTube. But join the Discord. I always post when we go live. Other than that, guys, I will see you guys on Wednesday. I appreciate everyone who's stuck around, especially a big shout out to Vlad. Everyone here still from Vlad's stream. They raided me with a huge raid today. So if you stuck around from that, I know it takes a lot for someone to stick around from a raid. So big props to you guys for hanging out. Hopefully you guys had fun. But guys, I will see you all on Wednesday. Everyone, take care. Good luck in your vaults, those of you who are in the U.S. Good luck in your final grinds for those who are in the EU. But Brother Bear, good to see you also. But everyone, take care. I'll see you guys Wednesday.